It's somewhere up here. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Knicks Film School Watch-Along here on the Knicks Film School YouTube channel. It's the button,
Oh, I
it's
see.
live tools
Yep.
at the top right, which I always like look at it. I'm like, is that it? Oh, that's not it. So yeah, here we are. Game one of the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Knicks are playing at home in game one here for the first time we just figured this out. First time since 1994 they have a home game for game one of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, that's right.
A goodly amount of time.
Yeah, that's I didn't even realize that it's been since '94.
I did not think of it.
Underdogs. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't think of it either until I was talking to Andrew today. And now, of course, I don't know where I put my notebook.
That's a must. You have to find that.
I mean, I write on like whatever is available usually.
You should put your season like notebook on eBay. I think that'll pull a penny or two.
Yeah, it'll pay for my cup of coffee tomorrow morning. What's this? What do we got in here? All right, I'll just grab. What am I gonna grab? I gotta grab something.
So I watched back a little game one of last year. I forgot how awesome Josh Hart was in that game.
Josh Hart. I'm not worried about Josh Hart in this game.
Yeah, me either. He kind of fit right into the pace of it, and it's nice that Stan Van's on there because he loves talking about Josh Hart coast to coast layups. Always calls him the second best grab and go player in the NBA minus Giannis. So
does he really?
Yeah, he always says other than Giannis, Josh Hart is the second best coast to coast player after a rebound in the NBA.
I mean, it's not crazy.
It's not.
Game one, Indiana. Okay. All right. Last chance to change your pick, Deej. Hold on, I grabbed my water. I left my water in the bathroom.
I gotta stick with it, unfortunately. But needless to say, hope I'm very, very wrong in this one.
I mean, I picked Boston in 6 in the last game or in the last series.
All right. Obviously, the matchups to start. I think Knicks. I'm pretty confident in what they're going to be. It's the Pacer side of things. And we got a cross match right off the tip. Anunoby on Nembhard.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably not the preferred matchup.
No.
Why was OG running away from him?
All right, full court.
Any reason for that?
No. He was out of sorts that whole possession.
It just made no sense. Why are you giving Andrew Nembhard an open top of the key? Open top. Okay. I mean, it was a nice pass. Nice cut, nice pass. Why are you giving that shot up? I don't understand that. All right, so now we have the actual matchups, which are as we suspected they would be.
Yep.
And immediately we get them challenging Cat in the pick and roll, and what coverage was that? It was a drop, right?
That was a drop. And then we're getting the conventional Pacers center on center.
Yep. Okay.
Start.
Interesting. I mean, it was partially because of what Caitlin spitball, but I was like, you know what? I actually think it makes sense. Because you could always change it up.
You're right. Exactly.
And I wondered if this might have thrown them for a loop. Man, this team just makes shots. It's
3 for 3 on jump shots. They haven't missed.
Every time I watch this team, I'm just astounded. It feels like they don't miss.
I know.
And the one thing, like, you figured, Detroit, young team, maybe nerves. You knew this team was going to be nervous.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Taking advantage right off the bat.
Well, he didn't shoot it. Okay, so that was an ineffective switch. That was
Yeah,
a
almost in between.
non-committed switch.
Right, exactly. They didn't commit to it, or Brunson didn't.
No.
All right.
Mikal. Could have maybe. You're allowed to go to the basket if there's an open lane.
So Cat expected OG to take that. I don't know
Yeah.
why he would have thought OG was going to switch that with OG's back to the action.
No.
All right. So we're seeing the top of the key playmaking by Cat, which went away after teams started putting wings on him. And we're already seeing 2 layups he's created, basically, or rim attempts. They can't miss a shot. Oh, my God.
Again, I'm just like, I'm never surprised when I see this team make shots like this. I'm just not. This is what they do. You got to weather the storm, though. And then there we go. This is what they do.
Mm-hmm. And that seemed almost predetermined as soon as Cat went to the rim. They were going to leak out.
Make or miss.
Yep.
Yeah. It's easier, obviously, off a make, or a miss, rather.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, get back.
Man, Turner's been open the entire night.
So they need to. What can they do differently than what they're doing now? Because right now they're just allowing these long twos for Turner.
Trying to think if that's. Look, they're so open that you almost can't give those up. But is it part of what they're just going to give up?
Because they're long twos.
Because they're long twos.
I mean, the alternative is to just switch it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it's a foul. What do they think? They're not going to call it?
Which is a late call. It's almost like he started talking smack and then he called it.
Yeah, I'm the TNT broadcast on my television is like much later, so I'm rewatching that play right now. Oh my God, yeah. I mean, he did initiate the contact, but whatever. Hey, okay, Josh. That's a stop.
Great pass.
Take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now defend.
All right, we got a timeout here or what? Okay.
I guess.
Curious if this is all right. We got to switch the matchup this early.
So what are you doing?
Carlisle meaning like you can't have Turner guard him.
What about fine. What about the Knicks?
I mean, I don't know. I got to see more of it. I just got to see more of like what this Turner shot diet is going to really do over 48 minutes. Like, are we going to stress about making a few mid-range shots?
I just don't think you could give them open. I just don't think that the team you could give open looks to. They're playing they've been playing so confidently for so long. Like, I think they're bait. Like the reason why there's no urgency is because, they know how a Tibbs team has been trained. The Tibbs team has been trained that if it's a long two, that's fine. You give that up. That's a win for the defense. Just like you're sitting here struggling with this.
Yeah. Well, that's and
then
is Turner going to take 20 of those? He might, but I think it's always been the thing with him about, and in David Crockett he made the point too. Tibbs is not and has not ever stressed about Turner hitting a few shots. Now the counter to that point, what I think John's getting at is that these shots are insanely open. So whatever percentage
it's practice shots.
Yeah, that's the thing. Their rhythm, stepping right into an 18-foot jump shot with no one around him. That's not your standard playoff mid-range shot.
I guess
you go ahead.
What were you gonna say, DJ? No, I was. Yeah.
The switching is an option, or just to play a little bit higher, so there is an in-between option here.
So a less conservative drop.
Yeah.
Which I think that's the first thing, is a less conservative drop, but obviously less conservative drop, you're opening yourself up to, drives to the paint, which are obviously worse than long twos. What my big question is, do you think the Pacers what do you think, if you're Rick Carlisle or the Pacers, what do you hope? Do you hope you keep getting these shots, or do you hope the Knicks start switching it now in the first quarter of game one? That's my question.
I think you're completely fine with how they're playing it if you're Indiana. I don't know if you want to get into Halliburton isolations this early. I think that'll come likely later in the game, in a close game. Knicks will use that as an option. Yeah, they're just feeling they're feeling so good right now that I think you're just comfortable getting into these shots, and they're
okay. So then,
So
if that's the case,
yeah,
and if you're the Knicks, I think maybe you start switching it now.
That's fair, but then Cat's already got the one foul. So how do you, a lot goes into it.
Yes, you're 100% right, and Cat's now already your best source of offense.
Yeah, it's funny. I thought coming into the game, Cat was going to have a huge offensive series. The question I had was, would it be enough to make up for what I think is going to be a rough defensive series? And we're seeing like both, the highs of both ends right now.
I was less sure about the offensive part of it, but I lacked confidence in the defense. Okay, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's just your standard. This is the drop they were playing the first, all year basically.
They haven't missed a shot yet.
They have not missed a shot yet.
And it's all involving Cat. Right? Pretty much everything's involved Cat.
Yeah, other than like the early offense stuff they got. Here we go again.
Switch it. Okay, great. We have a switch.
Now you got
and now we have Bridges on.
Okay.
What do you know? We switched it and they missed.
Miss of the night.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
That misses because I'm here.
Thank you. Keep it going.
There you go. All right. Now miss again so John can stop overreacting to a team that hasn't missed yet.
Well,
Tyrese, you didn't listen.
Again, I just.
These clowns not missed a shot.
They've missed one, Sean. You're underwater.
Meanwhile, the Knicks are getting anything they want on offense, which is great, but.
Am I still underwater?
Yes. You should plug in a mic.
Man, we are getting some nice Cat passing there too. It's the whole package. This is what we were seeing, November, December.
The offense is brilliant. Switch it. Why are you hesitating to switch that? Well.
Yeah, Hart had so much trouble with him last year.
Still, I think that, maybe it's not an auto switch. It's not an auto switch, but I don't know. I think if you're going to be compromised,
mm-hmm.
And that's why Nembhard just changes everything with this team because of how good of a passer. His fucking great passer is a great shooter.
Yep.
So you can't bank on is Nembhard is he gonna freeze? Is he gonna make the right play? The thing that I don't like defensively so far, and my biggest issue there, other than the one Josh Hart steal, the Knicks the Knicks' three best defenders have not had an opportunity to impact the game at all.
Right. It's been basically 2-on-2 at every possession, and they've really not involved. Bridges guarding Halliburton, but once the screen happens, he's sort of behind the play.
That's it, And we've seen this. We saw this story from Bridges all year. Now, Is there a lineup thing here too? I mean, you don't want to. You want to figure it out with your main guys, especially given how well they're.
We got a
playing.
sub here, so we got Mitch.
Okay.
Ooh, halfway down. There you go, Mitch. Already
He just did
impact.
that
Okay.
so Mitch could grab an offensive rebound.
I'll take that. foul.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7.
No mic yet.
I'm using my AirPods. Why is this not working? All right, I'll go find a mic.
Spoken like a true podcaster.
Yeah.
There's got to be one laying around here.
Let me tell you, Mitchell Robinson dispensed with Miles Turner on that. I won't even call it a box out.
Come on, Mitch.
He removed him.
And when Mitch backrims a free throw, it's a good sign.
Oh, I'm going to pay attention for that, DJ.
Well, it's usually its arc is more where you want it to be versus the front rim line drive beeline, as Clyde would say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Pacers got Mathurin, Toppin. Is that McConnell or is that Nemhart still in? Nemhart.
So who did Deuce come in for? Hard, I'm assuming. Get back. Why are you hanging around, Deuce? Why are you hanging around?
No, he came in for Anunoby. So we got Mitch Hart minutes.
Well, the numbers for those against Boston were really good. Like really, really
especially defensively. Jeez.
Okay. I mean, they played that really well. That's
fine.
That's a dynamite shot.
Great. Awesome stuff.
There you go.
That's great drive. Man, I love the offense.
Brunson on Mathurin's tough. Did you get a block?
Yeah.
It's either block or just an altered shot. Go get it, Deuce.
What is this? I don't like what we're seeing here.
He did like successfully back down Tyrese Halliburton though. Like I don't love the shot being like Mitch the Deuce ISO. He did get a short mid-range shot.
He did. No, he got to
it,
pretty good spot. It wasn't terrible.
Obi doesn't stand a chance.
No.
Oh, that's Obi on me. Yeah. Obi, you have no shot.
And they didn't see this Mitch last year. He was really compromised when he.
Well, he only played 11 minutes.
Leg down.
Yeah.
In the playoffs against them.
Oh, one more pass. Oh, rotated out of it.
What the fuck was that?
I think looked like the ball slipped out of his hand as he thought Brunson was going to be in the corner and he tried to keep it and it slipped.
I like the way Mikel's moving.
Yeah,
he's just like a little off, you know, like the couple the shots he's taken have been a little off.
Watch,
you know, but I like the movement regardless.
Again, he's such a good fucking passer. You can't breathe for a second.
And they're pressing.
Of course. Why wouldn't I? I would if I had their
It was an observation, John. I knew that they were gonna press too. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I gotta learn to stop reacting to you the way that I do. It's just my natural way of reacting.
To me, not to them. It's okay.
Yes.
All right. They have guys that can.
I mean, that you give up, and Deuce made the nice effort to recover, even though he didn't. I mean, he kind of, you know, token closeout. What a fucking pass that was, man. I mean, this offense is just devastating.
You want to give these shooting numbers out? So, reset. Pacers lead the Knicks 29-22, 2:57 left here in the first quarter. Pacers shooting a blistering 12 of 15 from the field to start. 3 of 6 from 3, 9 of 9 from 2-point range. That'll do. That's a true shooting percentage, by the way, of 91%.
Seems good.
It's going to be tough to win a game shooting that way. Team against you. Knicks, I mean, they're shooting well, 10 of 17 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 8 of 13 from 2-point range, but Pacers get anything they want right now.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Mike's not connected.
That's
check 1 2.
It's underwater, but I'm pretty sure your mic's connected. So just give it a minute. Now say something, Sean.
Check 1 2 1 2.
There it is.
I bet you if my beats would have worked, my earbuds would have worked too if I gave it a second. Whatever. They can't keep shooting 86% from 3. I'm not from the field. I'm not worried.
I gotta tell you guys, I guess I'm in the minority because I just.
So you do think they're going to shoot 86% from 3?
No, they're not. But they could shoot
60.
It's in the high 60s.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, this is concerning.
So. Literally one team ever has done that for a game, and it was Game 7 last year. Yeah, you guys are panicking. Not you guys, John. You're panicking because the other team hasn't missed yet.
That drop defense that they are playing cannot work. That can't be the drop defense.
That's where my confidence is coming from. Is that the Knicks have adjustments they can make to get more aggressive as the Pacers continue to hit shots. I'm looking at the offensive process, which has looked the best it's looked the entire playoffs outside of a party they had last Friday. So that's more where my concern is. Karl-Anthony Towns is back. You know, the guy's 3 of 4 from the field. So he's 3 of 4 from the field. Have some confidence. It'll continue.
Well, Carlisle does have an adjustment there too.
I was about to say
there is
an
adjustment,
the Carlisle adjustment,
which will then open other things up for the Knicks because then you're putting him on what wing?
You're putting what wing on Cat? Yeah. I mean, it'll give him an advantage in other ways.
Right.
You just don't get the like you're seeing the shooting plus the passing plus you're seeing the full complement of skills where a wing on him pretty much relegates him to one of those skills. I think that's where. But they just may not think Nesmith can handle the matchup. We know Toppin can't.
Plus,
they probably don't want to
put their Brunson stopper, quote unquote. So they're not going to put Nesmith on him. I could see Siakam, but even then, like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. But the point is, the Knicks. I don't think this is the Pacers making a ton of like really tough contested shots. I think they're making an insane amount of easy shots.
The Turner 3 was
the Turner 3 over Mitch. That was the one.
Is that cupping, DJ? The thing on Brunson's back?
Oh, I missed
a little abrasion on his back.
Was it perfectly circular?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that's a foul.
Yep. Good.
Welcome to the series, TJ McConnell. I almost made my best bet tonight on Betting and Sweating. TJ McConnell over 6.5 points.
Yeah, I think he scored that in game 1 in the first 2 minutes he played.
He did it. He hit it 6 of 7 times last year against the Knicks, and has hit it 2 of the 3 times he's played against the Knicks this year.
I don't love that shot.
I didn't either. Not
Mitch.
Not with the heart wide open.
There you go, Mitchell Robinson.
Yes.
Good job, Mitch. Can't stop you. They cannot stop you. Good job not biting. Got to make that tougher, Josh. You got to make that tougher.
All right, so this is like they got to have a Badoo screening for Brunson.
Josh Hart for 3, down by 3. The other team hasn't missed yet.
Kept up. Truly.
That's a hell of a rotation by Deuce.
Yeah.
He was the third guy in that.
Yeah. Yep. This is good.
Okay.
This is defense. Okay.
Great. That was awesome.
I love how open that quarter 3 was. But
they have to play perfect defense as they're down 1 after not missing from the other team. All right. I like the start.
Don't help. Okay, good. Well,
they called it. Damn it. Yeah.
It's a short close by Toppin. Part of the game plan.
What is he up to for 3 in the playoffs? You guys would know better than me.
Man, it's a good question. I don't have that.
Probably already over 40. I think it might be over 40% or around 40.
All right. They've missed some free throws. Or was that their first free throw miss?
Might be their first free throw.
No, they're 2 for 3. That's my bad. They're 2 for 3.
Yeah.
It's us who missed free throws. All right, 32-30. The Pacers have the lead. Apologies to those watching on YouTube if the score bug is off. 1:18 left. Knicks have the ball. I'll try to update as often as I can. Oh, alley-oop! Oh, way to hit the lob. You're good, Sean. All right, we are tied with 1 minute left. With Obi. Oh,
great job, Jalen. Great job, Jalen.
I thought Obi missed the bunny there. But yes, good job, Jalen, to be as big as you could. Ooh. Oh, is he okay?
Fouled. He's fouled. He's fouled. He's okay.
Please be okay. All right. Jalen Brunson just went head first into the stanchion. So this is backdoor.
It was a clear foul.
Yeah.
It's a clear foul. It's the Brunson going head first into the stanchion that I'm.
One fifth place MVP vote. I thought he'd get a few more than that. A couple more.
DJ, that's a football injury. Like that.
Yeah. Like a
we've
stinger.
seen that.
Yeah.
A stinger. Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go,
All
JB.
right. So they've settled down a little bit. Now Turner being out is sort of coincided with the defense getting better. But
okay.
What do you attribute it more to? Turner being out or Cat being out?
I think.
Oh yeah, that too, John.
Probably a combination to not really answer your question, but it feels like both those things are big factors.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, that's a good call, John. They actually have 4 defenders on the floor right now.
Mm-hmm.
5. Well,
no. Like Brunson. I mean, if you want to call Brunson a 5, but like reputation-wise, 4+ defenders.
I separate Brunson from Cat. After what I've seen in this postseason, I separate Brunson from Cat.
Everybody get up. Everybody get up. Okay, everybody got up. And Brunson, hit your free throws. As McConnell, jeez. Like you said, DJ, he's going to hit that in the first 2 minutes. Jeez.
There's the roll of Mitch. That's the difference. You have Mitch rolling. Brian can't help on that as much because he just gave up the lob.
All right. 35, 34, 23 seconds left.
Quietly a 2 for 1 in the other direction.
Great job, Mitch.
Take your time. Nick, your time.
Was that a Mitch steal or an OG
steal?
steal?
No, Mitch got it.
Ooh, the dig, right?
Yeah.
All right. Knicks up 1, 7 seconds left.
Get it to Josh. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Josh Hart draws a foul, and Thomas Bryant heads to the line.
Wow.
Well,
we went from 2 playoff rounds where scoring points was like trying to run in molasses, and
right
here we are. They're about to get 38, potentially 39 points this quarter.
I mean, I said before, I think I was in the minority before the series saying I thought this would be a Mitch series more than it would be a Cat series. Come on, guys. Make these. I'm feeling okay about that right now.
Yeah. No, he's changing on both ends, really. His offensive rebounding, his rolling impact, his gravity there is obviously his defense.
Josh Hart for the second free throw. 36-34.
Did you see what Mitch just did?
He just boxed out the whole team, right?
Yeah, he threw Brian on the ground, and Neesmith was also trying to box him out, and shoved Mitch at the end.
So they're both trying to box him out. This is guys. This is Pacer shit. Not Pacer. That's Cavalier shit. Like this is Mobley and Allen have to go to Mitch so Josh Hart can get 15 rebounds.
Easy. What?
All right.
Okay.
No. He didn't get it off in time.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. End of the first quarter. Knicks lead 36-34. The other team did not miss, and we panicked, and then the Knicks still won the quarter.
Can I just say something, please?
14 of 19 for the Indiana Pacers, who are trailing at the end of one quarter. Knicks 15 of 23, a whole 4 more field goals attempted, but they also have 4 offensive rebounds to Indiana's 0. John, the floor is yours.
First of all, I was not panicking.
Yes, you were.
A little.
No, I wasn't panicking. They've had 4 days to prepare for this team. I was extremely perturbed, whether it's the game plan or whether it's, as we know he is wont to do, Karl-Anthony Towns taking it upon himself to ease into this series on the defensive end of the floor, which is what I suspect was happening. And that, as we, again, have looked forward to putting the nonsense portion of the season behind us, that was a reminder that if Karl-Anthony Towns is involved, there may just be nonsense always around at an arm's reach. And as we have gotten deeper into the playoffs, that has annoyed me more and more. And I understand. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, because I look at that first 5 minutes by him defensively as, oh, wait a minute, this guy doesn't fucking know this is how important this is to assholes like all of us. He's out there. He's like, hey, I'll get into it. Don't give me some time. I'm hitting threes. It's fine. No, it's Eastern Conference Finals. Minute 1, possession 1. So yeah, I was a little perturbed. I'm not panicking.
You don't think Karl-Anthony Towns knows how important the Eastern Conference Finals are?
Absolutely not. I don't think he has that gene. I just don't think
21 and 11 against the Celtics. What are you doing?
I don't think he has it.
You don't know him. How do you know this? How are you psychoanalyzing a person you don't know?
I don't think he takes this stuff as seriously as he
averaged 21 and 11 against the Celtics.
I understand that.
I don't. I think Cat does take it seriously, but as I always say, people don't necessarily rise to the occasion as much as they sink to their level of training. And Cat will sink back to what he knows, which is to do those things. That's what John is saying. Like, he knows, Cat knows it's important, but think about it. He's been allowed to play this way defensively his entire life. That's what that's his.
I hear you, Sean.
I think Karl-Anthony Towns had an 8-point first quarter and had 0 fouls. Like,
do I get annoyed?
What's up? I'm
foul.
looking at the thing. It says 0.
No, he got one.
He has one. You're right. He got one.
He definitely had a foul. That's
on
wrong.
On McConnell. That's right. Or on
Neesmith.
On a Neesmith drive.
Yeah,
right. He had an 8-point first quarter, and to John's point, he was a -4 in the first quarter.
There's 100 different ways you could get to a -4. It's the way that happened that bothers me. Sorry.
Okay.
Now the guy on the screen hit 3 mid-range long twos. So the question is, like, is that just something they're gonna?
That's a great block.
Gets blocked a lot at the rim.
I know. I thought that was a good. I mean, I would love to see it without the.
Yeah, no, he got it. Screen, play by Neesmith.
That's a good. Here we go.
Are we getting campaign well? Okay, we are back at the campaign well.
We need Campaign to play well.
Yeah, and I liked his aggressiveness there. I would love to see that again.
No Brunson, no Cat to start the second quarter.
Yeah, we're switching. By the way, this is the second Turner post up with Deuce.
So
grab the ball.
Yeah. Gotta go, guys. Cam, you're either gonna take the charge,
yes,
or
exactly.
His foul per minute in the playoffs is absurd right now.
He
fouls twice in the first minute every time he's out there now.
I mean, that could have been a charge, right?
He has to actually sell it. He didn't get his body in front.
Yeah, he sort of he was in between.
Yeah,
he absorbed the contact, and he didn't like.
All right. What's the offensive plan here?
No Cat, no Brunson is interesting.
Yep.
I know how well Mitch is playing. No Cat, no Brunson is interesting. And Anunoby. Okay.
Hop, step back. OG.
Yeah. We need him to get going.
Yes, we do.
Oh, cucked him, Sean.
Man.
I'm gonna hit this bet very early.
This is
Cam's got another minute, maybe.
Yeah.
Finish Deuce.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh, he found an open 3-point shooter. That was a catch and shoot.
I cannot.
That was weak. That was weak. Can't be losing the non-Halley minutes like this.
Nope.
TJ McConnell has hit the over. Well, they're also losing the no Cat, no Brunson minutes.
Yeah, well,
all right.
Yeah, but I don't have any issue with the offense when Deuce passed up what I thought was a good look at the rim, and OG just missed an open corner three. McCall, I loved his look at the rim.
Thank
there you go.
That was good.
There you go. Okay, get out and run.
Like they're getting good looks here.
Easy.
You don't have to settle for that. You don't have to.
You had
OG forced it.
Yeah, you did.
That could have been a
good
foul.
job not fouling.
Yeah. OG.
But funny thing, he had his right hand. He could have went right, and he chose not to
go left. Yeah.
Wonder if he's getting a little gun shy with drives.
Well, gun shy would have been not driving. He drove there.
Yeah, but he hesitated, to your point.
So 43-41, the Pacers have taken the lead. They are off to a 9-5 start here in the second quarter. No Cat, no Brunson, also no Halliburton minutes at the moment. Campaign playing in this quarter, which is notable as far as I'm concerned. DJ, what do you see from the second unit in the 2 minutes and 4 seconds that we've seen so far?
Look, I like he gave Campaign a shot, but
you're good.
He can't. It's like I thought.
Would you have gone to anybody else? Like said Matherin stopper DeLon Wright, according to Twitter.com.
That was literally one guy.
One person.
Yeah.
One person.
It was one guy, and
the Pacers world was like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's you would like to have another guy that you can play in the series, and every time Campaign's on the floor, it's since game one of Detroit, it's been really rough defensively, which is a shame because I thought he actually defended well all season. I never felt like he was this much a liability, and it's become quite evident that he can't defend, and he's fouling every time he's out there, and it's just bad.
Campaign already 2 fouls. So
yeah, I'm saying his like. I have to find it. How many fouls is he committing per 36? It's got to be over 6.
It's probably insane.
Who put the snowflakes on John?
I don't know.
That was not me.
I didn't do it. Is Dave Chappelle there? Is that
yes,
what
he
we're
is.
Doing? Deadwords with a super chat, by the way. Is Mitch the Knicks version of Giancarlo Stanton? Miss half the season, but just be ready to dominate in the playoffs. I'll settle for Mitchell Robinson Conference Finals MVP in that analogy.
Anyone want to guess how many fouls per 36 Campaign is averaging?
5.
Rough. Way low.
8.
Way low. 8.
Who said 8?
John.
Me.
8.2.
Jeez.
Not counting the 2 we got today in 2 minutes.
Well, per 36. That's right. Okay.
Per 36. Yeah. So last year it was 6 in Philadelphia. So this is a trend northward. Not what you want.
Other than Cat's pick and roll defense, I have no complaints tonight. Like, there's some stuff here and there, but
and campaign. I do like that he gave Cam a shot. I think if you're looking for an 8th man in this series, you have to look elsewhere.
Yeah.
Just roll with your 7.
And do you need an 8th man? That's the.
This is the 10 versus 7 argument. Like,
right.
If you were worried about the Pacers being able to run a track meet, then there you go.
He's still out there.
The same 5. Okay.
not surprised.
Let's play better.
I'd give him a little bit longer. I'd give him a little bit longer of a leash.
Yeah, that's fair.
Guys.
Who threw that? Was attempted Bridges to OG.
Wonder how quick the trigger will be.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna have Payne out there,
that's good defense.
No,
oh, really?
No. Challenge that.
Come on.
OG's not.
He's not arguing.
Objecting.
So did he get there late?
Yeah, that's not going to be.
It's less about is it a weak call and more about would they overturn it as far as challenging it is concerned.
Yeah, it's definitely a weak call.
So they're winning the Halliburton minutes.
The non-Halliburton.
Excuse me. The non-Halliburton minutes.
Yeah. Can't have that. Okay, so he's really not trying to push Brunson. Okay. I mean, Cat and Campaign made beautiful music together this season.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if they could do it again. Oh my God. It didn't look close. Mikal should have tossed that immediately back to Cat because Turner was off of him.
Yeah.
All right, let's be better here. Cat matched up. Good job, Mikal.
Go.
Deuce, that's another one.
Yeah.
All right, Campaign.
Good Lord.
Your value. All right, down 1.
Tough.
Great.
All right. Wait, I'll be a big body.
Great
there.
help.
Force him left. Really?
It's out of bounds on. Yeah.
Okay.
So I like that. What's that?
Hopefully that's a good strip. I was surprised no call there.
I was okay with that. With that drive.
With the OG drive?
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. That in transition, I'm very okay with it. There you go.
Get up.
See?
They're getting up and running. Okay.
Great defense. Excellent defense. Who was that? Bridges?
It's ours.
There you go. Okay. That was both Bridges and Campaign fronting. What's it called?
Turner.
Yeah, fronting Turner. Jeez, the stanchion. OG. McCall. There you go. Knicks
Underrated offensive
good
rebounder.
response here, fellas. 7-0 run.
I mean,
Knicks are winning the non-Halliburton minutes.
Well done, DJ.
Well done.
Well, when they become cat minutes, you'll take them.
Yeah.
Karl-Anthony Towns now a +2 for the game. I'll take +3 for the game. I'll take it. Miles McBride +7. Knicks up 48-45, 7:58 left. They are winning the non-Brunson minutes.
There you go.
Better, I think, slightly better defense from Cat here on the couple of possessions we've got. It's slightly better. And like, I do think they deserve a lot of credit for taking. I mean, that was a punch, that was a punch early on.
Yep.
Regardless of why the punch happened, it was a punch, and they took it. And the fact that they're winning now, can the defense continue to amp up moving forward? And if you're the Pacers, to have that start and you're losing now, I mean, maybe you're just like, hey, we're going to be fine. Halliburton's going to go back in the game. He'll play more minutes in the second half, and we're going to score a will on these guys. Oh, we'll see.
So to your point, John, if I'm the Pacers and I'm watching the first 16 minutes of the game, my confidence also comes from the fact the game is being played at my pace, the pace I want to play at. And that would give me confidence if I was that team that they're running with us. And over time, our 10 will be better than their 7.
Yeah.
So
that was the case in 1 and 2 last year, too. Knicks ran with them. Now, did the Knicks wear down?
And they ran out of people. Right.
Yeah.
Well, two things. One, people always like, oh, you can't get involved in a track meet with these guys. What's the alternative? Like, how do you not get involved in the track meet, number one? And two, I'm sure Tibbs would say we've conditioned for this all year. We'll be fine. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I just don't know what the answer
is. Because, the Knicks offense is playing well because they're moving. It's not it's not really transition. It's just they're getting the ball up and they're everything is crisp and quick and the pace is good. And that's when they play their best.
But how do you prevent a team from playing fast?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know.
I just don't know the answer.
Hall of Famer CC Sabathia on our screens, or about to be on our screens. Shout out to CC.
He probably lost 70 pounds?
A lot of weight.
He lost a lot end of his career, right?
I watched his the show he used to, or listened to the show he used to do with Ryan Rucco, C2 R2C2. And he talked about how he had struggles with alcoholism, and then when he cut that out of his diet, he lost a ton of weight. And then when he finished his career, it was weird. He used to pitch with a bit heavier.
Yeah.
And then not having to be working on getting ready to pitch every 5 days allowed him to work out on other things,
Oh, interesting.
So
I think he also said that he felt like he pitched better heavier. I don't know if it was just because he was.
That's the Bartolo Colon argument,
Oh, really?
Your mechanics are so used to one way that to relearn a skinnier way, Syndergaard, remember when he tore his lat?
Yeah.
He bulked up an extra 60 pounds in the offseason and looked like Captain America. And then he showed up and everything was tighter and he was never the same,
Mm-hmm.
It's the Ken Griffey Jr. argument. He never lifted weights because he didn't want to ruin his swing.
He missed.
Sorry, I missed. I don't know. How did he get open?
Bridges, it was a switch that Bridges, I don't think, realized at first was a switch.
Halfway down.
Good look.
Yeah, it's a good look.
Good look.
Still no Brunson. Still no Hart.
And I actually like that he went for that post.
We're dropping. And there you go. Knock this down.
Great pass.
Couple of good looks. Get matched.
OG again. Get it up.
Oh, that's a great pass. Finish.
Hamstring?
I was thinking the same thing, DJ.
No, I think he lost control of the ball.
Yeah, lost the ball. They've had 3 great looks and haven't scored. And that's a second foul on OG. Man.
He just
missed.
Man, yeah, because the last time that happened to him is when he kind of tweaked his hamstring.
Sean, if you can hear me, my Mets bet just missed. Just got defeated again by Brett Beatty. As Miles Turner misses a free throw.
I hope we're not, because like the thing about this Pacers offense, I think, and because of the way they play, there are stretches where, I mean, they're a low turnover team, but there are stretches where it doesn't look like, the greatest thing ever. I feel like you just have to take advantage of those situations. I hope we're not looking back at this. What is that?
That's Sean holding the mic. It has. Careful when you're moving the mic, Sean.
Copy.
We can hear it.
We
heard that too. That's what we heard.
Oh, I turned it off, so that won't happen. You won't hear me moving the mic in the future.
Yeah. Just don't move.
Come on, Cam.
Campaign.
Yes!
Down.
Yes!
We are up 5, baby. Kevin, I'm sure you're too. I'm gonna ask you a question on the break. We're watching basketball right now. Nice little 10-1 run by the Knicks.
Oh, should have took. Well, you got a better one. Oh,
that's a good job by the guy.
Oh, hey!
Great job, Cat.
Go.
Nice way to get vertical.
Transition. Get points out of this. Come on,
That's good.
Cam.
That's good. I thought we were back.
Yeah, I thought we were. That'd have been big.
Oh,
man.
Oh,
oh, that's a shame.
Oh no! Find him. There you go.
No,
okay.
That's fine. Okay, there
Run
we
your
go.
offense.
Run offense. Oh my goodness.
Karl-Anthony! You are ready for game 1, sir.
He's ready. He's ready on offense, and he's looking good on defense now.
Hell yeah!
Took him a little while to ease in.
Swing, fellas, huh?
Thank you,
Like
Obadiah. What picks? Fuck them second-round picks. Okay.
Did he miss a dunk this year, or was that in the playoffs last year?
That was a regular. I thought that was regular season.
Yeah, we did.
It was not this year. It was last year.
Yeah.
Karl-Anthony Towns 13 points plus 8. Josh Hart plus 8. Mikal Bridges 11 field goal attempts so far. So
that's fine.
Good.
But I'm saying like a rare high volume Mikal Bridges night. But he's 6 for 12, so we'll take it. 12 points. Jalen Brunson 9 points on 8 field goal attempts. Am I looking at the wrong game? Yeah. Knicks are rolling. Knicks are up by 8.
You have Bridges 6 of 11 or 6 of 12?
I have him at 6 for 11 on pivot fade.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Only won 3
12 points,
out of
12
those.
points on 11 shots. Yeah. And of course, no free throws.
I mean, they're shooting 55% overall and 53% from deep. The interesting thing is the Pacers have only taken 8 threes. Sorry, Andrew, say what you're going to say, and I want to ask.
Not just that, Obi dunk makes up for or evens out the Anunoby miss.
Yeah, the OG.
Yeah.
So the Pacers have only taken 8 threes. Are the Knicks doing anything to take away 3-point attempts?
Playing it 2-on-2. So they're not switching. They're not giving up
2-on-2.
those easy paint touches that'll create the blender. So that's kind of why you do it, and we'll see if it can work an entire game. But they're really not getting put into a lot of rotation. Here's another drop,
which is how you beat this.
That's
team.
a tough shot.
There
you go.
Shot.
Great,
Josh with the rebound.
wonderful defense.
Good campaign minutes all of a sudden.
Oh, wow.
Come on, Cam.
You better make that if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Are we ready? There comes Jalen. Okay. A nice little 7-minute break for Jalen Brunson.
Yes,
They got him on the block. That's campaign's third foul.
And that's probably it for campaign for today.
He gave us a spark.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably it for him today. But
6 points plus 6 field goal attempts.
He has to do a better job of on these trying to take these charges. He
sell it. Actually get in front and sell it.
He doesn't sell it. He turns away. Like he has to do a better job with that.
I have a quick baseball question for Kevin. Has Juan Soto swung tonight? I saw that was a thing. As Aaron Neesmith is at the free throw line with the Knicks up by 8. Now up by 7. He makes the first.
No, by 7. I just rewatched the Payne 3 attempt. I mean, Siakam was playing way off of him.
Yeah. And we complain about the team not getting enough threes up, right? We can't.
Is that by design though? Like playoff campaign, he'll
fine whether it is or not. But like, you know what? He's made 2. Yeah, I'm not going to lose my mind about that.
You know what it is? Is that we all know that he has a short leash, so any like bad shot might be his.
He got some non-center minutes by the Pacers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why didn't he?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Surprised he didn't shoot it.
Okay, come on.
Right.
So this is Cat on Siakam.
Too far off.
And they're
yes, they did.
And just like that, they're down.
Look
3.
up.
Yeah, he had him. I don't know if it was lazy getting back. I think Brunson did not close out. Oh, good drive.
Twice.
That's good. McBride has not sat
since coming in. No, he is up to 12 minutes so far for Deuce.
Look, it looks like Cam's gonna keep getting minutes here. You could do it with 7 guys if guys 6 and guys 7 play, between 25 and 30 minutes pop.
So my question is, how much does Mitch have in him? Like, can he play 25 minutes? Well, didn't he play 22? Was the highest in the Celtics series?
I mean, my guess is that Mitch is going to come back in here before the end of the half. Maybe I'm wrong, but
play double big.
Yeah, sure, why not? Or just replace Cat.
Yeah. I worry about him next to Hart. So Anunoby coming back
switch,
in.
I'm assuming switch for Halliburton.
I know you worry about him next to Hart. The numbers, they're
defensively
phenomenal.
They do. Yeah.
No, they scored 120 some odd points for 100 possessions against Boston with Hart and Mitch on the floor together.
What's the effective field goal percentage? Like, is it all
great job, Mikhail?
Which can work against this team, John. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying, like,
hold on. Nice,
beautiful.
Wow.
Knicks up 7.
Another block. Wow.
Get it up.
On, Deuce.
Just short.
That was a good.
I love that they're getting him up.
Yeah. Foul, Brunson.
Brunson gets that call. I can't get mad.
That was the Shea Gilgeous.
Yes. Yeah, you're moving, Aaron. I think you should be very happy they didn't call that.
Good.
All right, some Pacer missed free throws.
DJ, it's so smart what you
9-12.
said a minute ago. Just keeping it 2-1-2.
Yeah. How many threes? What's the
smartest thing you can do against this team?
The Knicks have gotten up 17. The Pacers have gotten up 10.
Knicks winning the math?
Yeah, so far. They've hit 8, and the Pacers have hit 4. Who'd have thunk it? There you go. Get it up.
Okay. It's a good shot. I love the confidence.
Oh, God.
Lucky bounce.
Yeah. Give it the okay.
But the blender is not. It hasn't looked like the blender for a while.
It hasn't.
No.
Even early, I didn't feel like it was either. To be honest.
Jesus.
All right.
OG wasn't ready. Well, why would you for that?
Man, OG is out of sorts.
Yeah, Anunoby.
You wonder about the hamstring. Like, is there lingering issues there? But you live with that, right? That's good defense.
God, yeah. That's what you want every possession.
Yeah.
That's ball. Good box out, OG.
Good job, OG. Good job. Yeah.
All right.
And the other thing,
okay.
Yeah, in the
what do you guys think about my thought on all the threes is the fact that they're taking them so willingly. It's going to continue to make the Pacers have to respect it. So that's going to open up driving lanes.
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
I agree.
You want to talk about something that, again, I don't know if this is part of the game plan, but like if you're a team that's playing the Knicks and you're watching all the tape from the year, you're going to see a team that didn't really want to shoot threes. So what's the best way to throw them for a loop? Put them up and look like you want to put them up.
Yeah, and it's wild to do it against this team, which is its whole ethos on defense is to not give up threes.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, floaters, you're just giving them. You're giving those up. You're fine with it.
That's a
catch.
Catch.
Won
So
the game.
stupid.
Won the game.
It's like he wanted to make sure he made contact there, because he set a terrible screen to begin with.
I'd think of getting him out of here now.
I would get him out of here.
I would, yeah. Go to Mitch. There's 2 minutes left. And same 5. Okay. Damn it.
Okay, so Brunson put in the action, Cat in drop. That's tough for the Knicks.
Wow.
I mean, Cat was a little bit closer to the level, but not close enough.
Can't guard him.
That's a big bucket. It's a big bucket to stop a run there. What was that? A 7-0 run? It was a Halliburton 7-0 run.
This over is about to hit very easily, Sean.
I felt confident in my Pacers first half under if they didn't have flames come out of their rear end the first 6 minutes.
I mean, they're still. I'm never taking a Pacers under personally.
Oh, come on,
open guys, wide open guys, and then you don't even. There you go. Got lucky on the rebound.
This cannot be the game plan.
There.
It is not the game plan.
Ooh.
Oh, is that
Neesmith? Cat?
What are we doing?
Oh,
God.
Oh, guys, that was a
good D. Good D.
All right,
numbers here.
Being there.
What's the name? Neesmith can't move. Take them. And one.
All right, got to the line though.
There's nothing else in the NBA like watching this basketball player.
The T-Wolves fans tried to tell us.
No, I mean,
and they're also in the conference finals.
And yes, they are. Because the player we tried to tell them about.
Right.
Yeah, is Julius in the top 5 of players that are just like, there's no one like it?
It's like Cat and Julius are next to each other, and there's no other player like watching this.
I think he's cut back on a lot of that,
Yeah.
To his credit. He deserves every one of the flowers.
Simmons had a crazy, I'm going to butcher it, but there's apparently
19-9?
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah. So, John, how many players in NBA history do you think that have played 700 career games and have averaged 19-9?
20. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. So your boy, Mr. Lowe, guessed 82. And the number's 23, and Julius Randle's one of them.
And then if you add in like his assists, it's like 5 guys.
He's making a Hall of Fame resume, which is what
Simmons. I mean, if he wins a championship, then we could have that conversation.
But that's the thing. Like, does Julius Randle being the second best player on a finals team Damn it!
Oh,
Gotta get that
rebound.
They've gotten every rebound this half, and that's the one they missed.
I mean, it looked like a funny bounce. I don't know who was off whose hand that was. That's bad luck.
Is that a screen, Cat?
Okay. No, he sent him.
Yeah.
And McConnell with
there
the
we
foul.
go.
It's 5 or 6 fouls drawn by Brunson here in the first half. I'll see if I can get the actual number.
I got you.
You know what? Okay. Give Turner credit there. Turner got his hand.
Now, you're right. 5 drawn fouls now.
John, what were you saying?
No, I was saying give Turner credit for getting his hand in there to smack the ball out.
Yeah.
I want to watch that one more time. It's coming on my TV in a second. Cat could have probably got that.
That's one. Mitch coming in for Cat. I like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, John, you were saying their offensive rating is what?
Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson offensive rating against Boston was 125. It was not good against Detroit.
Series. Okay.
Yeah,
I sorted clean the glass just by the playoffs. Okay.
No, against Boston. It's in 72 minutes. So it's not a
they played a ton because Josh Hart's always on the floor. So I wouldn't be surprised if all 72 of those minutes were Mitch's minutes, you know?
Yeah, it's plus one. It's a 120 something offensive rating.
There you go, Josh.
Great, Josh. Great job. One-on-one basketball. Okay.
All right, so that was a
good shot.
Right, get a good shot. I agree. Knicks up 5, 17 seconds left. Cook him. Oh! Oh! You can't guard him. All right, 7 seconds left. No fouls. Ooh.
Oh, God, don't make this.
Knicks up 7 at the half. Woo! Bravo, fellas. Bravo.
That was great half.
Great first half for the New York Knickerbockers.
Okay.
Knicks up 69-62. John, do you want to say anything before you go do the halftime Zoom?
I think you got to be happy with this half if you're a Knicks fan.
They won both quarters. They're up by 7.
It's not perfect. It rarely is, but again, I said my piece about the start. I think they cleaned it up for the most part. So yeah, I will be back in a bit.
So some splits for the first half. Does anybody have to go anywhere?
I just have to walk the dog. So let me look at that real quick, and then I'll give you my thoughts.
I can hang out.
Cool. I'm gonna read some stats, and then I'm gonna go say hello to Mrs.
I'll look up a
Claudia.
trivia question while
if you want to change the channel to the Yankee game, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Just some splits. Karl-Anthony Towns in that first half, 15 points on 7 field goal attempts. We're at +5. Like, okay. Miles McBride in that half, 13.5 minutes, plus 10. 5 points on 3 made field goals. Mikal Bridges, 12 points on 12 shots, but played really good defense. And then Josh Hart, 8, 6, and 3 was a +7. Jalen Brunson, 18 points in the first half on 11 field goal attempts, 7 free throws, 6 of 8 from 2 for Jalen Brunson in that first half. So like 0 for 3 from 3 could have been even better. Okay, I'll be back.
All right. We're going to watch some baseball. Well, we're going to watch some baseball, and I'm going to look up trivia. Shout out to everyone on YouTube. Shout out to everyone on Playback. Shout out to all my Tottenham fans out there. Come on, you Spurs, Europa League champions. All right, let's find the Yanks. Oh, it's the 7th inning stretch. Okay. All right, let's put the Mets on. All right, let's find the Mets. Braves at Nationals. Oh, It says thank you. Oh, that's the Braves. Duh. Sorry about that. Come on. SNY. Yes. Oh. All right. I'm gonna go find some. I'm gonna go on mute and I'm gonna look up some trivia. Come on, Mets, because we hate Boston, especially the Red Sox. Oh, Noah, dude, Noah, when I found out the Rockies were 5-25, oh my goodness! Like, the funny thing about the Rockies, they've never been this bad. They've never been great. They made one World Series in 07. They kind of got lucky to get there, but they've never been this bad. All right, let me go find some trivia. All right, let's see if the Yanks are back on. Rain, Texas. Yes, they are. All right. Armand, that must suck to lose 120 games and not pick top 10. So to answer your question, Busy,
I'm back.
Okay. Busy's asking, all right, well, first of all, I didn't know the White Sox didn't get a top 10 pick and they lost 122 games. That must suck.
They it's the wait, what? They didn't?
That's what Armand said. 2025 MLB draft.
As Cody Bellinger just teed off on Jacob deGrom. You're welcome, Yankee fans. We got him going this weekend.
Belly ball. All right.
Yeah, for those watching on playback, we've put the Yankee game on. Cody Bellinger just hit a home run. We apologize if we just spoiled it for anybody behind us.
Yeah, the White Sox are picking 10th.
Armand, why? Oh, you can't have 2 top picks in a row if you get money from the league because of revenue sharing. It's actually a good thing because it forces teams. It's like a White Sox rule.
Good.
No, what's it called? It's an athletics rule, so you don't just tank every year. That's funny. Does deGrom have the? Yeah, deGrom has the 8 strikeouts. That was easy money. You can't put the.
Oh, let me put the yes feed on. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, no disrespect to whoever this is, but.
God damn it! Hold on. Oh, let me do this. Remove, and then re-add. Ranges. Prime Video. All right. So I actually have a trivia question.
All right, what do you got?
So the West, you may have seen this already, but the Western Conference Finals features no teams from Texas or California. What was the last conference finals that did not feature a team from either Texas or California?
So I did see that it's been like Fanatics actually put this out. It's the first conference finals that didn't feature a team from Texas or California since in a long time.
I need
forget
teams,
the year,
not the year. I need teams. Busy and
okay.
Armand are throwing years in it. I need teams.
So Texas or California. I'm gonna get this. I've literally I've closed the tab because I'm literally going through the years now. So
the chat has already figured it out.
The chat's already figured out. Okay.
Except for Armand, who guessed the Eastern Conference team, and I clearly said West. Oh, nah, he got under it.
Okay. I'm still thinking. So I'm gonna go back in time if I can.
Go right ahead.
Is it before 2010?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna start from 2010. 2010, the last year LeBron was in Cleveland. Okay. So the Western Conference Finals then was Phoenix and the Lakers. In 2009, it was the Lakers in Denver. 2008 was the Lakers and Spurs. 2007 was the Spurs and the Grizzlies. No, the Spurs and the Jazz. 2006 was the Mavericks and the Suns. 2005 was the Spurs and the Spurs and the Mavericks. 2004 was the Spurs and the Suns. 2003 was the Lakers and the Kings. No, 2003 was the Spurs and the Mavericks. 2002 was the Lakers and the Kings. And then obviously 01 and 2000 both had the Lakers. 99 had the Spurs. 98 was the Jazz and the Lakers. The last year before Phil took over. 97 was the Jazz and the Rockets. 96 was the Sonics. 96, Sonics and the Jazz.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, Jeff.
Yo.
Yay! What up, Jeff?
What's going on?
What's up?
All right. After this at bat, I'm gonna see where the Knicks are. Isn't Jacob DeGrom like 39?
No. He's like 33, 32.
What?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? No, maybe he's closer to 35, 36. Because I forgot.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way he's 33.
Hold on.
That's a pre-pandemic picture right there.
Yeah,
exactly.
Jacob DeGrom is 36.
That's what I
thought. You guys talk Knicks, we're being told in the YouTube chat. The Knicks lead by 7 at halftime. Their offensive rating in the first half was 132.7. They shot a 62% true shooting, a 59% effective field goal percentage. They're rebounding 27% of their misses. Their offensive rebound percentage is insane. They are winning second chance points. They're only trailing bench points by 3.
That's huge.
The big Pacers advantage is points off turnovers. They're up 12-4. The Knicks only have 5 turnovers. And so for the Pacers to have 12 points on 5 Knicks turnovers is pretty efficient. And then the Knicks up in offensive rebounds 6-3. And it's been mentioned, but the Knicks also 19 3-point attempts in the first half, as opposed to 16 from the Indiana Pacers. What Chuck says, this is from Busy. Chuck said Knicks can't play 7 games like this running Indy. I laughed out loud because we only have to play 4. Ooh. I love it.
I mean,
hey, look, you probably play 5 games like this. You know,
I wouldn't want them to be on some track meet shit, but if they're gonna play their bench the way it looks like they're playing them, I think this playoff run is hilarious because they're literally playing to styles, playing to the different styles of their opponent.
Yep, they're adapting.
Their opponent.
Yeah,
it's pretty fascinating to watch.
Jeff, your mic is a little underwater. So like disconnect it and then connect it again. Or leave and come back. That works too. That's Kevin Costner is on my screen. Sean with the W looks a little like Sean Kemp, is what the chat is saying on YouTube.
How does this sound?
Much better.
All right, cool. Thank you.
No. He's saying remember Sean Kemp, like the good version.
I said.
Oh, okay.
The in shape version of Sean Kemp.
Did you hear anything that I said?
We heard you that the styles make the Knicks are adapting to the other team's styles throughout the playoffs. Yeah.
I think they just
grew busy.
I think they gotta I think they just gotta clean up. Like TJ McConnell, I already see. I'm charging up the annoyance right now because they made this man look like AI out there in the first half.
They did this last year too. Jeff, my pacer bet, my op bet during betting and sweating, over on TJ McConnell 6.5.
Oh
minus 105.
That lock that up.
Yeah,
I just think
if you give me an over less than of 6.5 for TJ McConnell against the Knicks, I will take it every
I
time.
mean, Bridges and Cat were like early season form on their defense, at least inconsistently. But boy, where would my life be without Mitchell Robinson?
Man, you are not wrong, sir.
Tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunami, Mitchell Robinson. What do they have in common?
They're
all
overwhelming.
Forces of nature.
There you go. They're all forces of nature.
They're all forces of nature that you cannot stop. You can only hope to contain.
They all leave disaster in their tracks.
Yeah.
What up, Jeff?
Hey, DJ, what's going on, man?
Chilling. Enjoying a little basketball game.
First to 150.
Knicks were 1 of 8 in fast break field goals. Like they could have had a 75, 80 point half if they better there.
That sequence when they kept turning them over and they just were selling on the other court, they could have stretched this out.
Yeah.
I will say it's super encouraging because I heard everybody. I watched too much pregame content. I think I watched everything that's ever existed for pregame content. I don't see this Pacers defense folks was talking about. This vaunted Pacers defense. I don't see it.
I gotta be honest, that was my takeaway in the first half. Jeff.
Jeff, let's talk about it.
I heard this Neath. When are they gonna stop with Brunson stoppers? When are they gonna stop with this? Neesmith and Nembhard look like me bullying my little cousin to the rack.
They can't guard him. It's been the whole theme of the first half. They can't.
It might be too easy for Cat.
Dude, Cat with a 15 points on 7 field goal attempts for Cat is welcome sight for someone.
And they were and towards the end of that second quarter, there was a point where he wasn't. When it was campaign time, when it was campaign time, he could have went off. But of course, it's campaign time, and you have to, it's campaign time. So when it's campaign time, campaign is going to let it go.
Campaign filling the stat sheet with 6.5 minutes. So 7 minutes, 6 points, 6 field goal attempts, 3 fouls. 5 from 3, like 5 3-point attempts.
Classic.
He knows his job. Absolutely knows his job.
That 3 kept him in the rotation.
Yeah. The first one. The second one guaranteed him game 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
Alrighty.
Mr. Macri, what's going on?
Not much. I'm happy with the first half, but also I'm very curious to see what defense we get out of the gate here in the third quarter. That's all.
Yo, Joe Budden's in the Joe Budden seats. It's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, he ain't right.
Okay, off ball.
And one. No call. Okay, cool.
Cat.
I like that. Oh my! Take the shot. What is? Okay. All right.
Strange possession. This is
very strange.
Wow.
Bailout.
Why didn't Josh put that in or put that right up?
There was like 3 opportunities.
It's that third quarter bullshit, man. Yeah, I'll shake it off.
Not. I mean, I think the ball movement. That's all.
Oh, that was a
all,
shot.
well, but it looked like he had an open layup, right?
It's that new NBA, John. It's the new NBA.
I mean, I get it. It's the commitment to shooting through. We talked about the whole first half, the commitment to shooting threes, and he saw. I guess he saw what he felt was an open look from behind the arc.
So these are Mikal Bridges' first and second free throws since the Detroit series. Yes. Yeah. Rusty. As he misses both.
That's kind of fair because
Flex.
we didn't deserve points out of that possession. Cat, what were you doing? Good
defense.
Good defense.
All the way. Oh. Cat.
All right, give him a new dribble. There you go.
What we doing? What?
I don't know.
Nice job by Siakam there. Didn't allow Bridges to screen.
Oh, what a fucking pass.
Made sugar out of shit.
Woo!
He's pulling.
They switched it.
That was some
You're
dog
damned
shit.
You're damned if you do, too. If you commit, then Turner's got the offensive rebound right there. Or you commit a foul.
And that possession right there is why they are scared. Or the other reason why they're scared of switching it.
Oh, sending 2.
Ooh.
Okay,
oh my
take
God,
it.
pushing in the back.
Oh, that's
They're going to need
wide
him
open.
to start making some shots. Okay.
All right, 71-64 for those watching on YouTube. Josh Hart just committed a foul.
I mean, it was a great look for OG. I'd get up on him.
Ooh.
Okay.
So Bridges
This feels like it has to be a double.
Oh, Mikal pulled the rug out.
Trail.
Has to be an auto pass back.
Damn it, Josh.
Step back.
Oh.
What the fuck? You gonna challenge that?
He's telling them to challenge it.
Hurry up! Get it in! Get it in!
Telling them to challenge it.
Call out. Get back there already! It's the third quarter.
Yeah.
Dude, no way.
He was not fucking fouled. Give me a.
What's
a foul? That's a foul.
And they call it on Brunson. That's going to be on Brunson. You shouldn't challenge that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh, no,
he's on Brunson.
Oh, after that.
After is bullshit.
Yeah.
They're going to lose.
That's a foul.
Oh, so that's a foul.
Can you challenge that part of it?
No, because we've already gone past.
Yeah.
It's the there's the proximate thing rule. What is this?
So they're challenging. Nesmith does have his arm
challenging
hooked.
this.
Yeah.
So they're challenging it, I think, because of the proximate foul rule.
Explain that.
Which we
go for it.
I don't understand it fully, but if you can, if a foul is, if they call a foul on Nesmith there or on Brunson there, but there's a foul on Nesmith on the same play before the foul on Brunson, they could overturn it. I believe that is how it works.
That's what they did to Brunson.
I wonder if they're looking at that trip though. That's their.
Well, no, I think it's a challenge.
So they're challenging
he
the
grabbed him.
call. What they
but
could
that's
do,
what they're looking
DJ,
at.
to your point, is be like,
so
they could do two things. They could either say it's a no call and then call Nesmith for the trip, Or they could say it's initially a foul on Nesmith and reverse it. Or they could say, like, Brunson does foul him, so the challenge is unsuccessful, but then we have an unsportsmanlike act, and it says a technical to Nesmith. So there's multiple things that make this worth at least
either way,
worth a shot.
I don't. He got to get something for that trip. We leaving here with something.
I don't know if they're going to call him on that trip, though. It looked like he's just sort of like falling, and it doesn't look like a.
So the lift of the arm is what they might say.
Yeah, but it looked like he was. I don't know.
The extension of the arm is what they'd look at. It's the LeBron stepping over Draymond thing, you know.
I would just say that'd be tough to call on Nesmith when he's worried about a knee going to the face.
That's fair.
It's almost like it's a instinctual motion to try to prevent that.
No, it's fair.
So
this is a lot of contact. To
me, it's an offensive foul, and that's all it's going to be. I don't know why you're challenging that.
So the initial, you see how Nesmith has his hand on Brunson's hip to start. That, if you're reversing it, is the only case, in my opinion.
We'll find out. I mean, I like that they're maybe doing a little bit of a mini reset here because the offense was kind of like
shitty,
funky there.
Yeah. Jeff had the word
shitty. Yeah, it was shitty.
Actually,
what are they doing? Anything different defensively that you see, Deej?
No, I haven't noticed anything yet. Let's see.
So we said, if you're gonna reverse it, then it's the initial arm bar. But if you're not, then it's a foul on Brunson.
Yeah. To me, that was it's
rough
not
challenge.
A great challenge.
Yeah. Whoever, I gotta remember the challenge guy's name because I reference him a lot.
So they basically let the hand check go.
Yeah.
The hell's the guy's name?
All right, challenge unsuccessful, folks. So that's 3 on Brunson. Really, Dave? Mr. Crockett?
What?
You're way behind on his stream. Is that the StreamYard stream?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, good bucket.
Miles Turner.
All right, so they're making their push here. Got to keep the offense moving. No stagnation. Good move.
Can't guard him.
Yo,
they cannot get him.
Dudes, man.
They can't stop him going downhill tonight. The man is 7 for 10 from 2. This is advantage Pacers. Yeah, they switched it.
Okay.
Hallie's like, please. Oh.
There you go. Way to find
what a fucking pass.
Yeah, it's a couple of those, John. Interior passing there, Brunson. All right.
Yo,
so Siakam again with a mismatch.
They get the mismatches so quickly.
Oh, gee.
So JB was he was timely, I thought, on the help, but
what was that?
I was looking for OG, but Halliburton was right there. Yikes. Okay. This is a timeout. Yeah.
Good timeout.
Pacers down 3, 75-72, 7:25 left in the game.
That's the hardest double he's seen. I don't think have they doubled that hard yet this game?
Not that I've seen.
No.
Be curious if they will continue to go to that. All right. This is obviously a very key spot in the game here.
So do you think we'll see the double big at any point in this game? Or you think they're just so worried about the pace and the defensive end for it to really work?
I mean,
good question.
It was one of the questions I had is like, is it too much to ask both of those 7-footers to get back up the floor?
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you need to go to it?
Right. Because you thinking one of them gives you enough offensive rebound value, and you're probably not gaining a ton defensively because of things we're talking about.
You're also you're getting so many good shots and you're making so many of them. I'm not saying you want to abandon the offensive rebound plan, but
All right. Half court shot. No good.
Hey, hit the backboard.
Yeah.
good. I don't know. It must have been offline because it seemed like you had the distance close. Oof. Man, I can't believe we're already middle of the third quarter in this game.
How you feeling?
How am I feeling? Game one is just so important to these series. It's just so important. It's not, it's like the series isn't over if you lose game one.
What's like
if you're a better team,
like 75, 78% historically?
But you've come out, you've played well, for the most part, you played well. You're making shots, making threes, not so much here in the third quarter. How many threes have they attempted in the third quarter? I haven't even looked at that.
The Knicks have attempted 1 3-pointer. The Anunoby missed. The wide open.
The Anunoby missed. Yeah, 8 for 20. So you're still shooting well from three. I don't know. Is it a game they have to win at this point? It's too early to say. But I like what I see generally. I like what I see. Are you questioning your series pick yet, DJ? You're still
no, not yet. No,
I hope that doesn't become a thing, DJ. That every Nick advantage, we're like, you feeling terrible yet?
Talk to me after this game ends.
There you
go.
And
I'll ask about has he seen anything schematically or whatever where he's like, oh wow, the Knicks are doing this.
My thing was always like the attrition of the series.
10 versus 7. That was your argument on the thing, was that they have 7 guys and the other team has 10.
I wanted to punch you in the larynx when I heard Pacers in 7.
Pacers in 6.
He said 6, dude.
He said 6. I couldn't do the MSG loss.
I almost sent you.
Yeah, you almost got the wrath of Sean.
There's this clip on.
There you go.
Great job.
There we go.
Great drive.
Mets win.
Is it me attacking a lot more?
Is it me or is Josh stopped going coast to coast as much in these playoffs?
He has in the playoffs. This game, it's to the point of them trying to get up threes. He's Sean, he's like intentionally stopping to look for a trailing 3-point shooter,
Yeah. I've noticed
I'm
it.
Assuming
even
it's the game plan, get threes up,
I feel like all series, I'll see a Josh push and he'll do like what you're saying, like he'll get to a 3-point line to start looking for shooters.
So by the way, that was Cat just like completely ignored Turner in the corner.
Oh, Cat! Oh, is this a?
Got him.
Yeah, they can't guard him. They can't put a center on him. Are you kidding me?
All right, back to 7.
That was
stretch this
important.
Oh, this is
Going.
why'd you pick up your dribble, Hallie?
Because Cat was in front of him. He got shook.
Right, like
Oh, jeez, Cat, what was that?
Yeah,
Oh my
that was
God,
awful.
dude.
that's why I asked why he picked up his dribble. You had Cat on you.
He can't stay in front of. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is different than
No,
Boston. So he's a more dynamic player
They
with
have
the
a
ball in
point
his
guard.
hands.
Like that's the difference. They have a
Yeah.
point guard.
Oh boy.
God,
I mean,
got
bailed out, but
he'll take the drive.
Yeah, Cat is zone. Oh my God, Cat is zoning, bro.
I don't know if that's a tenable. If that's not a tenable strategy to switch Cat on Hallie, which look, they're trying it. I'll give them credit for trying it.
Knock these down, Cat.
But Hallie can't get past me. Like not like.
I mean, he was like
Sean.
cooking Jared Allen.
It's a
in the
good
last
first
series.
step
Well,
on centers. Come on.
Big to cook. It's crazy.
Like Jared Allen's a good
Who's
center
sitting?
guarding them in the perimeter, and he
sitting?
couldn't stay in front of him.
Oh, here comes wave 2.
Yep.
How many guys have they played
You
tonight?
got to push it.
They've
You gotta
played
push
all
it,
10,
yeah.
I think, Sean.
What are we at? 554.
Yeah, they've played 10. Oh no, actually 5, 6, 7, 8,
Long way.
9.
Oh, they're 9. Yeah, they only played 9.
Nine.
Yeah.
I knew that going. Well, whatever.
All right, Cat, knock this down.
Thomas Bryant getting the here damn minutes.
Now, Cat should cook him.
Ah,
Come on,
Too
all right,
many
still
missed
up
free throws
6.
this game, for my liking. Push it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the matchup you talked about, John.
Whatever. That's the 2.
Somebody box out.
Damn it.
Oh, gee!
What a fucking play!
Oh,
Jesus.
and a great move by Obi.
Hey,
That's McCall's box out. That got missed.
Oh, here comes
Was it?
Here comes do
Yeah.
some
There we go.
Yeah, please.
draw the foul.
Oh,
Pull that.
advantage
I would,
Cat.
yeah, I would just.
Yes.
You might want to just shoot that.
Yeah, I was just gonna shoot over him. Good Lord, this team likes to pass up threes.
Ooh.
They weren't in the first half. That's the annoying part. They're not taking them at the same rate here. Good
He's
job.
pulling.
Okay,
He's pulling.
I'm fine with this switch.
So am I. It's a good D. No,
Damn it!
no.
JB.
That's 4.
That's 4. He's got to sit.
That's a bailout.
And they have no,
No
challenge.
challenge. Just can't even challenge the kick.
Man, that challenge was stupid.
Give me the replay of the play that just happened, please. Thank you.
This?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this. So that's
Oh my
a
goodness, he kicked
Halliburton
him.
foul. Oh.
Yep.
So that's 4 on JB.
I'm very curious what they saw in that challenge that they
Ooh,
did.
Tibbs, you gotta take
it-
him out. Okay, we're playing with fire here.
Yeah.
It's a
That's a
Bickerstaff
kick-out.
challenge, unfortunately.
He kicked him. I don't know. That's the first. Here's Cam.
All right, we're getting
They just
Cam
can't
minutes.
pull away from this team.
I
Well, look,
need.
you just get him earlier.
And one.
And one.
And one, right?
There you go.
Yes.
And
got him on
one.
the gather.
Absolutely, and one.
John, you went to Josh Hart's 7 assists tonight, right? That was your betting and sweating?
Yep.
All right. That's the only one in jeopardy and missing.
He had 3 at the half. What does he still have?
He
3?
still has 3. He hasn't had an assist. Now they've gone much more isolation this Like there's been less ball movement from what I've seen. Brunson on his way to a 30 burger though.
Mm-hmm.
Love that, Mitch.
Yep. Love it.
He's pulling, Mitch. He's pulling. He's pulling. He's pulling.
Yeah.
Woo. Listen, tip your cap.
Yeah. Stayed in front of him.
Campaign to scores table.
It's got to be for Brunson because he's got 4 fouls.
Mm-hmm. Oh, missed him. Need
Juice?
that.
Speaking of no hesitation.
Jeez, Mitch. Oh.
That was a
careful.
There you go.
Just automatic.
They cannot. They can't.
Back.
Jalen Brunson 10 of 13 from 2 tonight.
This is tough.
Okay.
good
That's
recovery.
a good close.
That's a good switch.
Good close.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Run it again.
Right.
Nope.
There we go.
Fuck off.
Timeout, Pacers.
All right.
Wait, that's a Deadpool. You could do that? Oh, that must be the one that they have to lose.
Lose it.
No.
No,
I know. I saw
Carlisle.
Carlisle say timeout. I think he was like asking timeout. Like,
Oh,
you're gonna call the timeout now? Yeah, this is the under 3 timeout or the whatever it is the second TV timeout for TNT.
Brunson has been brilliant in this basketball game. Obviously, I don't. Deej, I don't know. Have you seen anything defensively? I think he's been good on defense from what we could tell. I mean, I know he's 4
Yeah,
fouls.
I think he's been really good, especially when I think he's been switched on to Halliburton. He's held up well.
Yeah,
So,
and
John, you brought
yeah,
up before the series when Brunson ends up on Turner. They've had that switch a couple times, and Turner hasn't gotten the ball back. It's like they're more concerned with the other, or they just miss it. Like
it's been it's been interesting. We'll see if they do that more. I think Mitchell Robinson's been the second best player in the basketball game. He's just carrying it over, and I just think he deserves a little shout here.
Absolutely.
How many minutes is he going to play? What's he at now?
He's at 9. He's 9.5. 9. No, excuse me, almost 10. 8 seconds away from 10. I would like to make it just a quick case for Mikal Bridges, who has 2 offensive rebounds, a steal, 2 blocks.
He's been very good.
14 points on 13 field goal attempts, but they're like all 2s. So,
quiet game from Hart, but a good game from Hart.
8 and 9 so far. 8, 9, and 3. Those got to fall.
That's it's
like a little.
I'd like a few more to go.
A little too much English on the rim, Yep. Campaign back in.
What?
I called it on Mitch.
Did they? Come on.
Yeah.
Mitch having another one of those games where the stat sheet doesn't tell the story.
No, yeah.
Well,
100%.
when he's been on the floor, the Knicks are getting 44% of their offensive rebounds.
It's insane. Yeah.
So that's like
insane.
That's a ridiculous number.
Yeah.
That was not a foul.
Thank you.
Not a foul.
Cat coming in?
Why he used that freaking challenge? Cat's
Double
coming
big.
in because Hallie's going out.
Yeah.
Oh, they're double big.
Yeah. Well, to your point, they're not really worried about the pace as much in the same
and they've gone
same
small.
manner.
OB at the center.
5.
So
No, they have Brian out there.
Oh,
so.
Bryanton. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. I was looking at the rest of the court,
Neesmith
DJ. I was like,
brought
oh,
him
there's no
down.
center. Oh, the guy at the line is the center.
And here's the Neesmith on Cat minutes we talked about.
Move the ball, move the ball, move the ball.
He's grabbing them.
Yeah, he is.
Just be patient here.
Ooh.
Deuce, knock this down. There you go.
All right, you got good stuff out of it. The cat post up.
Yeah, the refs in these playoffs are letting Smalls destroy bigs in the post. They just
Shout out Alex Caruso.
No way.
No way.
Give me that.
There you go, Mitch.
Trash.
Build this
like we should kill them on the boards now with Kobe and
Brian.
Oh
yeah.
Come on. Yeah, move.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys.
Shoot over him. Yep.
Good shot.
First miss from 3 tonight from Cat. Two go to.
Well, yeah, but
and they called it on Cat.
No. Cat, if you had boxed out originally, that wouldn't have happened.
That's a foul on Cat.
That's 4. That's 4, right?
No, that's
3.
It's 3? Okay. Oh, he didn't get any other fouls after that. The moving screen. Yeah, Cat, if you box out here, this doesn't happen.
What a game from him. At least no free throws. Campaign.
Siakam, get to him. No, not good.
Yeah. That is a switch that maybe
this is a good Carlisle sub in because now he's forcing one of the bigs to have to handle him.
Yep.
And they screwed up the whole possession.
Still wouldn't have happened if you got the freaking rebound.
Yeah.
OG's coming.
Yeah. They're pushed. I mean, Cat's got to be just stronger here. They're kind of moving him around a little bit.
That's off Mitch.
That should be. That's
okay.
Yes.
I'll take it. Our ball. Here comes OG.
Completely agree. The Cat has to be stronger there.
Yeah, he's just been pushed around a lot. So ever since they went to the 2 big, they're allowing the physicality, and he's not giving it back.
OG in for Mitch. Okay. All right. Cat, Stan, stop giving them advice. There you go.
Okay. That's
quiet.
You know he did the
game.
thing.
Yeah, that was a great drive.
10 points. 12 points now for Siakam. So still plenty of room, plenty of time.
Dirty Dancer, that was a carry.
Yeah.
I thought he discontinued, but he just put his hand there. Just showed the hand. I can't speak to the carry.
There you go. Playing with the lead.
You'd like it to be a little bigger.
Yeah, I agree with that. This is where some of those, like Brunson being 0-3 from 3, some of these free throws, some of these McCall mid-ranges, those are the margins. But like Halliburton's 3-9 from 3 though, so I can't get too greedy, you know?
Yeah. I don't, I think they've been limiting him to tenable looks, but I want to go back and rewatch.
Who came in for Bridges?
Josh Hart.
Josh Hart. They should. They're not going to.
Ooh, almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a
foul.
Yep.
We're shooting.
Oh yeah, we're shooting.
David Crocker, you're exactly right. If they weren't shooting 86% in the first half of the first quarter, this would be a much more sizable lead. There
was a moment where they were shooting 100% in the first half of the first quarter,
and the Knicks were 6 of 8.
Mm-hmm. Like the Knicks had a normal hot start, and the other team was just nuclear. We are getting spammed like crazy in the YouTube chat, and I apologize to everybody watching live.
That's like one of those pickup games that are open over in 10 minutes.
It's like Knicks versus Pacers live at NBAHDTV.com, and we keep getting as the Knicks miss a free throw.
Drink.
Sean, just a quick. Every time you move your mic, we can hear it. Just a heads up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we heard that. Oh, whoa, DeLon Wright.
Hey.
This is the Frank sub. This is the Frank Ntilikina sub.
Frank Ntilikina minutes.
Or no seconds to end here.
Seconds. It's a Frank Ntilikina seconds. There you go. Frank Ntilikina's last possession as a Knick was where he gave up a game-winning field goal.
Dog.
The dream died that day.
Yeah.
The dream died.
Then he went to Dallas, had like 7 impactful minutes, and the hive was reignited.
DeLon, where are you?
I was.
Who brought in DeLon?
DeLon is in for campaign. I agree with this sub. Good job, Gibbs.
He's on Matherin. This is hilarious.
Yeah, this is amazing. It'd be great if he blocks the Matherin shot here.
Yes.
Please get Matherin.
What?
I cannot. TJ McConnell.
Every time, bro.
I don't get it.
Put right on McConnell. Whatever.
Pull deuce. Oh. Got it.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right. Lost the quarter.
I'm going to pour myself a beverage.
You're good.
Oh, so by the way, this is what you're hearing, Jamie.
Yeah. Every time you move the mic.
Turning my mic on.
So don't do that.
Cool.
Yeah, just hold it. Yeah, you're good. Knicks lost that quarter. Cotter in Boston. Some water. 25-21. The Knicks lost that quarter. They only scored 21 points in that third quarter after scoring 69 in the first half in the pretty great offensive rating. I'm going to look at what their offensive rating was in that third quarter real quick.
Yeah, it took 3 threes.
Yeah.
In the third quarter. Wow.
Their Knicks team. Come on. There we go. 105 offensive rating to the Pacers. 131 offensive rating. A quarter also in which you were out offensive rebounded 4-2. So not a great quarter for the Knicks. Pacers 6-0 on points off turnovers. The Knicks 4 turnovers to the Pacers 1. So not great. Thank you, Jessica, for watching for spam. Much appreciated. So how we feeling? 12 minutes left. Knicks up 3.
I mean, it wasn't a great third, but
good, Jeff?
we've seen disastrous thirds. That wasn't a disastrous third.
As far as third quarters of doom go, losing it by 4 and still being winning at the end of it is not terrible. DJ, go ahead, guys.
The Brunson 4 foul is the only thing that I'm worried about right now because I could see them trying to bait him into fouling out. But yeah, if this is the defense the Pacers are going to play, I'll see you in clutch time. I will see you in clutch time.
I'm assuming this means Timmy is courtside. They're showing a scene from Dune 2.
Man,
and he's next to Stiller. There you go.
Knicks have missed 8 free throws.
Yep.
And only 2 are Mitch, right?
Yep.
2 Cat, 2 Brunson, 2 Bridges, 1 Hart, and 1 Anunoby.
No, 2 Hart. Hart missed 2. And so I don't love that. I don't love 8 missed free throws. And I don't love it seemed like you were getting all the offensive rebounds. Only advantage of 1.
Yeah. I thought it was also like a lot of. It seemed like Brunson didn't have like a processing of that third quarter wasn't great. I don't know if that was getting into the foul baiting stuff or just be the physicality of Nesmith sort of like getting him out of his normal flow, but it seemed like he needs to sort of recalibrate.
Yeah, these first few minutes are big. Oh, he's in for
so we got Brunson in.
Okay.
I'm not surprised at that at all.
With 4 fouls, I'm a little surprised, but hopefully it doesn't hurt them.
Nope.
Good.
Come
Damn it.
on,
That's
dude.
deuce. That's deuce.
And now they're equal on the offensive glass. Come on, can't be giving these up.
You think Brunson plays the entire fourth quarter? Like he's not coming out the rest of the game? Okay.
How many minutes is he at right now?
He is at
26.
So that's a 38-minute game. That's not that's a normal playoff thing.
Yeah. So Deuce had the box out.
It just missed really badly.
Discarded him.
Oh, so it's his size. Okay.
And it was a really awkward miss too.
Yep.
All right. 1 point game, fellas.
Here we go.
27-26 half so far. 27-21 half so far.
OG missed the play call. Great.
Oh, jeez, man. That's tough.
They have nobody that can guard him. They just don't.
I know, but
3 seconds.
Switch.
Okay.
That's
maybe
a youth size.
We have to maybe switch that matchup. I don't know.
I'd be surprised if Cat's coming in for Deuce here, and they just go ultra big. Jeez,
great screen by Mitch at the end there.
Yep.
It's a Hartenstein screen.
Yeah. Get some stops here.
Thank you.
Yes.
There you go, Mitch. There you go. All right, get points. Oh, that was close, OG.
Come on, Mikhail.
Make one?
Fourth.
Damn it. I was going to say the same thing. Fourth quarter, Macau.
Yeah, fourth quarter, Macau.
Too many of those misses in this game. Too many. It's a good look. It's a good look. You just have to make that.
Careful.
Baseline.
Careful. Yep. Oh, fuck.
5.
Late call.
That's why I was yelling careful.
You knew he was trying to get to the baseline.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you let him get there?
You have to take him out. Damn it. This was the risk of... That's a very easy call, JB.
Can't do that. No.
Yeah, you have to live without Brunson for half a quarter, probably.
He needs to be smarter.
He needs to be smarter there. Yeah. This is just the risk you run. He becomes a target.
Well, this is why you bring in Karl-Anthony Towns, right?
Yeah, Cat, make your money here, man.
This is it.
So let's make note of the score after this free throw and see if we can keep this lead.
All right. Anxiety time.
There you go.
All right. Thank you, TJ. So do we think a lot of Mikhail actions? Mikhail and Cat?
Mikhail's not even in the game.
Mikhail's not even in the game. Never mind.
Deuce is not running the right play. Fuck, man.
Need that.
Oh,
We'll just take some shot making there.
Whatever, man. Just play defense, please, guys. Okay. Nope.
There we go.
Defense.
Go.
John.
Oh, okay. No.
No, trailer.
Move.
Go to work.
Yo, the space.
Oh, jeez, my God.
The Luke Cage buckets are loading.
OG Anunoby is the funniest basketball player on the planet.
I told you, if Luke Cage was a power forward in the NBA, he would play basketball like OG Anunoby.
He saw Brunson go out and Mikhail go out and just said, "Oh, my time. I'm Kawhi Leonard now."
So is he like the alternate universe campaign time, but it's actually good time?
A little bit. That was one of the funniest 2-possession sequences ever. Oh, and they're yelling OG,
Yep.
OG.
So the Knicks have
by the way.
2 possessions in the fourth quarter where one player didn't know what the play was, and they've had to resort to just insanity, and they've scored 5 points on those 2 possessions.
How could you tell?
The game will tell you what to do.
That Deuce didn't run the right play.
Excellent question, counselor.
Well, Tibbs was screaming at him to have catch screen.
Oh, so
and then
that's
when he went away from the screen, Josh Hart on the opposite corner had his arms up like, the hell's happening here?
Okay.
Josh is always the indicator of when something goes wrong.
100%. Yes.
So is it that he didn't know, or it's that he is like, I'm going rogue?
I think it was probably the screen was designed to get him to his right hand, and he was going to his left. It was like he was going the other way, and Cat was supposed to screen for Deuce to go get to his right, is what I was able to ascertain. And then three possessions earlier on that Brunson, or 4 possession, that Brunson scoop layup at the rim, that was supposed to be a horn set where they had the 2 big screen, and OG just didn't get up to the screen, so they only had Mitch set the screen.
Okay.
So Mitch gave this sign, which is their horns call.
That's
so
the
it was already
horns?
mentioned.
Yeah.
Wait, that's horns?
Yeah.
It's
like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's or the.
I have one more
package,
question. when they ran is it triple horns when they did the 3 guys at in Game 6 that produced a nice bucket? Is that like
back, where they had the screener in the back, like the?
No, they brought all 3 up to around the 3-point arc, and Brunson used all 3 screens to get downhill. It was a game. Benji had it in his grade book, I think. Yeah. Is that like a separate? I wonder if they have a special thing for that.
Yeah, because I don't remember. Maybe they've run it a couple times this year.
It's the only time I remembered it, but I was like, oh, they've probably run that another time. It looked cool. I was like, let's do that again. Anyway, sorry, Andrew. What were you gonna say?
I don't remember. Oh, that's the first 3 they've hit this half.
Half?
Yeah. They've only taken 4, and that's the first 3 they hit this half.
Yeah, I'm sure that was on the whiteboard of the Pacers.
Mm-hmm.
Limit threes.
Limit threes in the second half. In the second half,
I'm sure it was, and yet it does feel like that's a little bit self-inflicted. They had looks, and they did not take them.
The drive and kick is there. They just haven't. There's a few times where they didn't go to it.
Yeah, like there was some. There's some hesitations, but it's fine.
All right. Knicks winning. Mets beat the Red Sox.
And the Yankees winning?
Walk-off home run.
Who hit it? Who hit it?
The best Dominican hitter in New York, Jason Dominguez. Armand said that in the chat. I didn't.
Well done. Well done.
They're showing a commercial for Megan 2.0 on the TNT broadcast. I'm so excited about this movie.
I enjoyed the first one, so I'm ready for the second one.
Never seen it. Yeah, but give me that.
Okay.
Great close, Josh. Great close.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
spacing.
I'm going to say something after this possession.
Spacing.
Like spacing is.
Good job by Deuce to come over.
Need that. And what?
Ooh.
Okay, we're not getting a kick or anything, right? That was a natural shooting motion.
I was ready. It was loaded.
Do they have a challenge?
So
they have the challenge?
Remember how the case was made that playing that month without Brunson could be a positive.
Yep.
Here it is.
They know what to run here.
Good point.
Well, I don't know if they ran much of anything on that last.
No, but they know how to play.
They
know how to play without Brunson because they did it for a month. Is more my point. Hopefully, it's not the 19th ranked offense, but my God, guys. Okay.
Come on.
Every one of these is painful.
Knock these down, Deuce, please. All right, that's 2. They can still build a 9-point lead here.
By the way, Andrew.
What's up?
Bryce Harper went yard.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh. I'm a couple cat rebounds away from a perfect slate.
Oh,
And they're up 9, so you need them to win by 10.
need them win by 10.
OG on Hallie.
I need them to win by 1.
Well, yeah, I just need them to win, but if you bet them 9.5, oh, that's good.
Good defense.
Oh, Deuce!
Oh!
Thank you, Deuce. All right.
I want to see that again.
Take that. That's a foul.
Oh, now Cat. All right, Cat, your turn.
Did he block that or did he just miss it?
McBride.
Second straight game of McBride.
Hold on. I'm watching the replay of the block at the rim.
It's on your screen. It's on your screen.
Oh,
that's clean. That's clean.
Deuce.
And that's a lazy closeout. That's a terrible closeout by Neesmith.
Yeah, and Deuce set the screen there too for
yes, Deuce set I was about to say.
Yeah.
Dom Cappuccini, super chat. Huge OG 5-0 run. So a little behind, Dom. We apologize. But if Cat knocks these two down, I'm gonna wait to say words, but there's a bigger thing at play here if Cat knocks these two down.
Yes, there is.
I think Stan Van Gundy is saying what I'm thinking. Knock these down.
Mm-hmm.
Knock these down. There you go. Up 11.
Long way to go.
These bench minutes are so big.
Long way to go.
Mitch and Deuce, man. Miles McBride, a plus 17 tonight.
Been one of the 3 best players.
And counting, because there's 2 more. There's a free throw coming here.
1 more. Yeah.
Well, the pivot fade hasn't adjusted yet. Cat makes all 3. Right. A 10-0 run since Brunson left with his 5th foul.
Here we go.
Now let's just keep an eye on Siakam screening here. He's going to come right back in.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, now they're switching.
Up.
They're switching.
There we go.
Yes, get that Mitch.
There you go, Mitch.
Yes.
Cat
holding up.
Yep, held up.
Bang, bang.
Knock this
Need
down.
that.
It's off.
I knew that was
but
off.
Mitch got a hand
Mitch.
on it. Be
That's
okay
Mitch.
when you get up. Be okay when you get up. And he got up. We all did the same thing. Sean, you know your camera's off?
Oh, sugar.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you knew that was.
I did not know that.
It's okay.
Is that our ball? Yes.
Ooh, yeah, it's our ball.
But we don't have a chance. Oh, it's our ball. Never mind.
It's our ball. It's our ball.
It's our ball.
It's our ball. It's
Oh,
our
good.
ball.
Ah!
That's good.
12-0 run since Brunson left. This is huge.
Rick, you know timeout, Rick? Okay.
They better score here.
They only have 2 left.
Oh.
Give me that. Good D. Good D.
Oh, easy, Josh.
Don't
Easy.
get teed up. Don't get teed up. Don't get teed up. Cat up to 25-8 on 10 field goal attempts tonight.
He's turning the corner in this game for me.
He is.
He's having to guard Siakam. This is not easy for him.
No.
That's good D.
Nice.
That's good defense.
Defense. That's how you
Hands
play
up,
defense.
hands up,
Keep going.
hands up,
One
hands
more.
up.
One more.
Oh, he fell. He fell. That's not a travel.
Get the ball.
There you go. Okay. Everybody okay? Okay, good.
Easy.
Let's go!
Time out.
Yes.
Time out.
Okay, a 14-0 run since Jalen Brunson left with his 5th foul.
Hey,
Karl-Anthony Towns, 25-8, and I have to add this now, and 1 block. Knicks up 16. Oh, that was big. So, John and everybody, but John, you were talking about his defense. This is something that we've all talked about for Cat, is that when you get him on an island, it's more difficult, especially with the guards, right? But if you get physical with them in the post, he actually holds up well. That was the Jokic strategy, that as long as you be physical with them and it just limit him as best you can, then you're fine. Siakam, if he's going to post up Karl-Anthony Towns, that's not an advantage. You have to get him in space. You have to get him moving. You have to get his feet dancing, because that leads to a foul, and that means one of the worst rotators in the league can't rotate. That's not what happened here. It's advantage Knicks, in my opinion, if it's Siakam?
It's like, yes, I completely agree with every word you said, Andrew. The beauty of it, though, is like, I mean, this is oversimplification. In their mind, it's not advantage Knicks, which is why they're gonna, let me just say one thing though.
Please do.
When Halliburton was out, had Cat out on the island behind the 3-point arc.
Oh,
and
drama.
you saw Cat moving his feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sign that he is ready for the possession, as opposed to some other times in this game where you do not get that pre-activity, which is when if you're Halliburton with the ball, then oh, wait a minute, I just got to put the ball on the floor, and then I got the lane. It's that when he's fully engaged, and it's amazing. He's what a wild player. I know I keep saying the same thing.
Charlie Ward.
Charlie.
Told you that Knicks roll call on social brought everybody out.
Little bit. Shout out to this guy. Shout out to Stephon Marbury. Appreciate the collab. Our new friend, Stephon Marbury.
So it's up to what, 14-0?
16. Oh, 14-0 since Brunson left. Yes. Bill Peter friend with a super chat. Yes, we all saw a 14-0 run without Jalen Brunson, said no Knicks fan ever.
So Deej, strategy wise, or Deej / Sean, do we park the bus?
Are we playing prevent?
Oh damn, Sean ain't here. I'm gonna wait for it, but Deej, I'm gonna ask you, do they just play their regular offense now, or do you gotta keep it going the way you're going?
Nah, it gotta go.
You gotta keep it flowing, right?
Keep it flowing. Not yet.
Make them take their starters out. Like, ignore the clock.
Make
them take their starters out.
Yeah, Radio City.
I like it.
Yeah, there's a watch party tonight at Radio City because it was pouring. It's pouring here in the Big Apple.
Oh, so they took the crowd outside.
They put everybody inside. Yeah.
Oh, was it supposed to be outside of Radio City?
I think
Chase Plaza.
Yeah.
Oh, Knicks Plaza, whatever they're called.
Instead of the plaza, yeah.
Oh, I thought I've read some tweets that the watch party was going to be a Radio City Musical, $10 entry fee.
Yeah, it is.
I think they made that though because the forecast was.
Oh, okay.
When it rains, they move it in. When it's in the forecast, they move it inside.
Jesus,
didn't need that.
That's not what you want.
Held up initially.
That was full court pressure. Just prompted that attack right there.
See, like that's downhill on Cat, which is more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not a favor of the full court pressure?
Well, I mean, I'm probably fine with it, but it just on that play, it gave Siakam the runway that he wouldn't have taken if Deuce
Miles Turner sitting. Ben Shepherd minutes.
Oh,
miss.
Give me that.
No.
Don't need this.
Oh, they are.
We're scrambled now.
They're out of there. They don't have.
Scrambled.
Wow.
Great
job.
defense. Yeah. What phenomenal defense.
Yeah. Run a play.
Yep,
and that can be
good.
the play. Just short. That's short.
I don't know if they need that shot.
I didn't mind it.
That's a trailing 3.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the series, Ben Shepherd.
Yes. So he's the 10th. He's the 10th man.
There's your 10th guy.
There.
Yeah.
Rick Carlisle is like a completionist who plays a role-playing game. He has to talk to every person, complete every mission. Let me put Ben Shepherd in so I get my 10-player played badge.
Now, see that 2 for 12 from the field this quarter for
Indiana.
Yeah.
All right, what we doing?
7 points so far.
That's fine.
Good.
Yeah,
that's fine. That's a great look.
Sean, home run. That's a 4-3 for Karl-Anthony Towns.
550. Please tell me somebody played it.
Hello.
Great work.
That was my home run bet on Betting and Sweating.
Good shot.
That's fine.
Good shot.
That's a good shot. Good switch.
All right.
Hey, that Josh Hart skip pass, by the way.
Yeah.
Great. And I want to know who set the screen too, but yeah, that was great.
I'm about to tell you right now. I'm looking at a Hulu over here.
Plus 550. Lord.
Plus 550, baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Cat. Operate.
OG.
Oh,
Wow.
way to find him, Cat.
Please.
Josh Hart, though. Yes, Knicks ball. There you go.
Josh Hart offensive rebound made possible by
Mitchell
Robinson.
Okay.
And John,
Of course.
Mitch set that screen for the Cat 3.
Mm.
Don Cappuccini. Cat.
Love you, Dom.
Okay.
So I'm bigger than you.
Yeah, that's a little too aggressive. Another one from Don Cappuccini.
Right. So we're at 5 minutes.
Finish
basically.
this. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
That's gonna call that every time, buddy.
Unless your name is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander,
Hey.
then they'll never
I was
call
about to
it.
say, you gotta be more subtle with it. Okay, they're attacking.
That's
Yeah,
easy.
That's
go after
again
Cat.
space.
Easy.
Yeah. All right, 13-point lead. That push off is okay though.
Yeah.
Because he didn't fall.
Yeah.
I'd get Brunson back on the scores table now.
I would as well.
The 17-4 run so far without Brunson.
Cat don't
Watch
do
out,
nothing
Cat.
stupid.
17-6 run.
That's good.
Excuse me.
Oh, stay
Damn.
in
Oh,
there.
Nice
Cat,
ball. There
good
you go,
job,
Cat.
Cat. Good job.
Cat is, if he hits these, he's got 30 and 9.
They're in the bonus.
I thought he was. Never mind.
Here comes Brunson, I think.
That is
So
a
the
foul.
double bigs seem to work here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's coming in for a deuce.
Miles Turner, 28 minutes. Am I allowed to be surprised?
Jada.
that he only played 28 minutes.
Yeah, and he took 5 shots in the first quarter. How many does he have total?
He has 10 for the game.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting the starters back.
All right, Mikal, that was great bench minutes across the board.
Phenomenal.
Oh yeah, they've been 2 of the 3 best players in the game, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
Finish this.
There we
Too
go,
big.
Mikal.
Easy money.
He's too big.
Fourth quarter bridges.
You're a Josh Hart assist away from hitting, by the way, John.
Oh, blade around the screen.
He got
Brunson.
got hit. That's okay.
So my mild concern is Indiana has a target right now with Brunson.
Yeah.
Well, they have 2 targets now.
But in
That's like, to
particular,
your
one
point
has 5
earlier.
fouls, you know? Like
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
And he has to be careful.
right.
I love
Don't OG. God
Wrong.
damn it. All right. Way to
Nope,
be
They
there.
keep fighting. Easy. I don't like that.
I didn't like that
As
either.
Cat
but
gets a rebound. Okay. Oh, up and under.
someone that
Why are we
Who called the
fouling?
foul?
What are we doing?
I have no idea.
I think they try to stop
just
the
happened?
transition because they seen Hallie running up.
because
Wait,
Brian.
was that a foul or a timeout?
Wow, he traveled.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, Cat has 30 and 10 so far tonight.
Come on.
Oh,
you're
come on.
really
Oh,
racing.
Come on.
Get up, dude.
come on.
Oh, that's the call?
No, they didn't call
They
no.
didn't call.
Oh,
He didn't
okay.
call it.
Push, kick, no call.
The
Some-
foul that should be looked at is it's Siakam there. Guys,
Are
come
we
on.
really looking at this?
Yeah, what was this? Halliburton misses.
I don't know.
Okay.
So they fouled
Indiana-
Halliburton up the floor. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
Indiana's missed
Like
5 free
Halliburton?
throws of their own.
It's almost as if the Knicks were fouling to stop it for Thomas Bryant.
Right. So like, hey guys, I gotta foul you. Your
Yeah.
teammate is down.
Very
you know?
strange.
That was
Down
weird.
13 again. All right.
Let's get
13-point lead, 4 minutes left. They've come
All right.
back from this. So
Yeah, the
I'm-
Pacers are like they're gonna keep
All right.
they're the kings
Going.
of like we're
12
down
possessions.
10 with a minute left.
get
We
good
got you right
shots.
where we want you.
I don't know why we're
Both
playing
positions.
this way.
I don't
I mean,
either.
you have Cat as he's got a center on him. It just has to be
Yeah.
He's
Just a-
a
getting
1-5
personal.
every play.
Exactly.
Getting personal. I see it. And it didn't
Yeah,
affect the Knicks because he sat for that long period of time.
Yeah. Yeah, and I listen, he's getting every shot he wants, so I understand the mindset.
Bro, you have your whole squad this year. Just don't piss me the fuck off.
Adding to the discourse, Jalen Brunson is 12 of 16 from 2-point range tonight.
Whew. Snuck over the rim. 12 of what?
12 of 16 from 2-point range tonight. Okay. That's partially why I'm like,
take every shot, Jalen.
I kind of don't mind any shot he takes.
He hasn't hit a 3 yet, right?
Here. No, John, I'm with you, of course.
Yeah, no.
In theory, he's also 12 of 16 from 2-point range tonight.
Hey, have y'all seen this whole icing the shooter thing that they're doing now?
What do you mean?
This is the extra timeout.
Call your timeout. Call your extra timeout. So the problem here is that
he has to take it before the 2 minutes or something like that.
Well, they have one timeout left. Like this is their second of their first of 2 timeouts remaining.
Right.
So
the theory.
I just think it's funny that they try to ice the shooter.
Because Jeff, the theory is right. You shoot better on the second if it's back to back.
Of course, I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
The analytics caught up to what would seem like common sense based off of what we've seen in football. Right?
Yeah.
And then again, I wonder, I know somebody's probably done the study of how much icing the kicker actually worked.
From Ramona Shelburne, Karl-Anthony Towns is the first player with 30 and 10 in a playoff game since Carmelo Anthony in 2011 against the Celtics. That's the infamous 42 and 17 game.
Jared Jeffries.
The Jared Jeffries game. I'm glad we all identify it for what it is.
Yeah, D. Crockett. That's what I'm getting at. I feel like it will work in basketball more than in football.
Doesn't work in football.
Yeah. Because this is really breaking up a rhythm, mental, blah, blah, blah. The kicker's going to kick it anyway if you ice him or not. They'll go through the motion, so it becomes a practice kick.
For
you can't
selfish
really
reasons, I need 2 cat rebounds and a Josh Hart assist for the rest of the game. And then we can tell Fanatics how well we did. There you go. Iced them. All right, up 14.
Okay. Probably need 120 to end this thing.
Listen, 120 should end it. That's a hell of a touch pass. Above the break 3, get out of here.
Cat, get the rebound.
I watch.
He's over his back. I mean, that's a
it was.
He's a little bit of an argument there. Also grab the ball.
Also grab the ball.
Also grab the ball.
I literally need 2 more, dude.
2 things.
I need 2 more.
Look, good switch.
Good switch.
Good.
Oh, let him have it.
Above the break 3s, let him have it.
That was good. This is good.
That can't happen.
That can't happen there. Can't happen there. Got to be a little bit more awake there, Cat.
11, 3 minutes left. Okay. 16.
Damn, Nemhart's sitting down the stretch.
For Ben Shepherd? Yes, run it. Need that.
35 points for Jalen Brunson. That was his first 3.
Oh, good.
Here we go. No way. Get out of here.
That's why I empathize with Karl-Anthony Towns when he's on an island. It's like just force the step back and hope he misses.
Yeah. But you know what, Indian? If you want to trade baskets, that is fine by me.
2 and change left, up 11. I'm with John. I think 120 gets it done. Although knowing this team, maybe 125 might need. Yeah.
Needed that one.
All right, dangerous spot.
Little dangerous spot here.
No airspace.
I don't know why that's what the offense is devolving to.
How?
All right, down 8 with 2 minutes
left.
Run
offense, Jalen. Run offense. You're right, Jeff. Sometimes
everybody's on the other side of the court.
Obi Toppin guarding Karl Towns as well.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I mean, now you're so close. Okay. They brought the double.
Oh, guys.
Let's run this.
There you go. Knock this down, Cat.
Oh.
All right, guys. Down 8.
Pulling. They're all pulling. You know this.
He's not.
Come on, Mikhail. Come on, Mikhail.
Yes.
Need to stop. There you go. Play through it. Oh,
got
no.
the switch.
Don't foul.
Dribbles.
All right. There you go.
Don't foul,
Josh.
That's
and they're in the
stupid.
bonus.
That's stupid, Josh. Playing defense with your hands.
They make you sweat it out, man. I don't love the Knicks offense down the stretch either.
I didn't love either
Jalen.
Brunson 3. I know he made the one, but I don't understand the process there.
That's on Jalen.
Hey, call his own number. Would have loved to call a play for a pick and roll or a cat screen, if anything, especially to DJ's point. That's Obi Toppin guarding him, but your captain also has to not make this personal. And this is like he's got 35 points.
Yeah, it's so easy for him. So that's he's getting every shot he wants. And even the one he missed, it was right there. He just rimmed out.
Do you bring Mitch and Deuce back to close this out?
No.
Well, they'll play a defensive possession.
If this gets to a possession or two, then
it's a hold on line.
It's a big miss for
Josh rebound. Josh Hart, 11 rebounds tonight.
All right.
Made it
one
an extra
bucket here.
Right.
We're high and dry.
Like we said, 120 gets it done.
Here comes Cat.
Josh Hart screen.
Josh, get out of there. Josh, get out of there.
Bring the Cat screen, or just.
And
it's all. That's 13 of 17 from 2.
That should be.
That should do it. That should do it.
9
with a
minute
with
under a minute.
It's enough for me to.
You gotta step up on that, OG.
So he did.
He was late. He was late.
All right, guys.
2 timeouts.
All right.
Take your time.
17 seconds. Okay, never mind. 32
They can't
points
stop them. They're scoring every time now.
No threes. Can we just
see every time?
OG again.
What is going on?
OG again.
Down 5. Call timeout.
I don't understand it.
Thank you.
I don't understand it.
I mean, he's on that shot.
No, that shot, like
it's just insane. He made that.
I mean, it was a 40-footer, but
hold on.
Is
that
OG,
stat real? Neesmith just hit 5 straight threes.
Guard the motherfucker.
Yeah. And OG's just like
it's a 40-footer, but OG was too. He's
too far
10 feet
off.
back, too far back.
He's going on a heater. Like what? Like.
Yeah, no, they let their edge down. That's literally what's happening. Let their guard down.
Now 13 of 34 from 3.
He's hit 7 of 8 from 3.
Yeah.
And a bunch of those there's nobody in his face. They run in the pick and roll. Nobody stepping up.
A couple of them were inexcusable. Look, they still the Knicks are still in a fantastic place here. Be clear about
5
this.
with 34 seconds left. You should win the game.
You should win the game. Yes.
No, they have to foul
Jesus.
here. They have to foul. So now you get your free throws.
So I would.
If you could inbound the ball.
Yeah, inbound the ball.
There's no Gary Trent, so maybe we can catch the inbound.
Touche. This is the Pacers though. They do not go away. We were all staring at would 121 do it?
Too far back. Brunson, where the hell are you going? OG too far back.
OG. It just doesn't make any
again.
sense.
Yeah.
And
every one of
to
those
sell contact each time too. This is also impressive heater.
Shot man.
Yeah, of course. But you can't.
But he's been on this heater the whole playoffs.
Yes. No. 7 of 8 from 3 is insane. All right, just guys.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh,
okay.
What happened?
OG just dropped the ball. He had the dunk.
Yeah, but what is the call here?
They called a foul on Siakam, and of course that's
a
a foul.
Fouled him.
That's a foul.
Yeah. No, it's not a foul. I'm telling you, they're not going to call that foul.
They're going to say he didn't have possession?
No, they're going to say he got the ball first, then incidental contact afterwards.
Oh, that's a recovery by.
That's Pacer ball.
Why would he doing it to us too?
What the fuck are we doing?
Why would Jalen pass? Just dribble the ball out.
Yeah, dribble the ball out, man. Now in fairness, that should be a layup, but he just dropped the ball. But this is
Siakam was there.
Siakam
was there. Well, OG lost the ball initially. It should have been a dunk. OG lost the ball initially.
That's what the Garden is showing.
It doesn't even matter.
I'm with you, DJ, that they're going to show contact with the ball first, and it knocks it loose, and then the contact after. And then it's clear recovery by Siakam.
I can't believe we're sweating this out.
Yeah, man.
This is 8 points. This is 8 points in 8.9 seconds all over.
John, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Let John have his process. We were staring at up 11 with 2 minutes left, and we were like, this should be safe, right?
They were up 9 with under a minute left. Andrew.
Yeah, that was I said it, 9 with the crowd started chanting at 121, 112, and then Nesmith hit 2 threes. Yeah, they
might just have to lock in.
So now you bring in the defensive lineup.
Now you go to the nickel. Yes.
Yeah, but OG
did he hit him with the left arm first?
You got to bring
in his jersey.
Oh, God.
He has a fistful of jersey.
And that was a bad pass, too.
There's no reason to pass the ball.
Period.
No
Just dribble it out. Just dribble it out. Yeah. That was an extra 22 seconds.
Siakam is pushing him.
That's a foul with the left hand. Yeah. Even before the grab, he's pushing him in the stomach.
And then grabs the jersey, too. All right,
that's why it's taking so long. It wasn't obvious.
DJ, you nailed it. They let down their guard.
Yeah.
Oof.
Just hold the freaking ball, JB.
What are the body language telling us? Anything?
Of the refs? I got nothing.
Of anyone.
Of anyone? They're all waiting because the game kind of rides on this decision. This is either 2 free throws for Anunoby to make it a 3-possession game, or
back to Indiana. The headset. Are we checking time now?
You can't grab his jersey like
this
that.
Would be the
grab
time
after the ball was already out.
To the a Pacer opponent.
He's already pushing him before.
Yeah, see, is that enough for a foul?
Should be a no call then. But the problem is a no call.
I don't know that you could overturn it.
If it's a no call, it's Pacers ball.
It's Pacers ball, but they'd have to overturn it.
Yeah.
It should take 90.
It should not take this long.
The rule should be if you can't figure this out in 90 seconds.
It's either. Damn it. So the left hand doesn't matter, apparently.
All right, guys, play some defense. Hit some free throws. Let's go.
D up. Can you make a sub here?
It's Pacer ball. I can't believe they're letting this happen with this. You got to know better against this team.
They can make it.
You got to know better against this team.
Oh yeah, because they call a timeout.
Oh yeah, they did bring they were able to make the sub.
Yeah, it's the Hodor.
Yep.
This is where Halliburton gets it right back, and he gets a paint touch
because
he gets ahead of steam.
You know, it's funny. Even if they score 2 here, they still have to foul.
Yeah. No, the Knicks are gonna have to make some free throws and get an inbound pass.
Score 3.
This is literally what happened in Game 2 against Cleveland.
I just don't understand why Jalen passed the ball.
That's what I was asking. Are you allowed to make a sub here? They can't bring the Hodor lineup in. There wasn't a timeout called. So, but there was so if there's no call.
But if it's a timeout, you should be able to, because you have to call a timeout for the challenge.
But no. You only on the second one do you have to call a timeout for the challenge. All right, apparently you can.
All right,
play defense.
Lock in.
Jesus Christ. Call timeout. Tibbs, call timeout.
Call timeout, Tibbs. He's
8
of 9 from 3.
All right, gonna have to hit free throws here.
And Josh slips.
Sean, you're
sorry.
You're good.
Oh, Josh slips.
6 straight threes for Nesmith. This is insane.
That's insane.
Oh, God.
Because OG just wanted to go to sleep for 2 possessions in a row.
I can't believe I'm so mad at OG for that shit. That's inexcusable. You know, and I like we could get on a couple of the offensive possessions, but honestly, they scored enough down the stretch here.
123 points should have won.
Scored 123 points. I mean, look, like
they have to get the ball in here. And they have a foul to give.
Indiana has a timeout left. The Knicks do not.
Yeah, and they have a foul to give, so the Knicks are going to have to inbound the ball twice here.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God! Oh, thank God.
Hold on to the ball, sir.
What are you doing?
No, that was good. He was fine.
Yeah, they got to let them use their foul.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
They win that game. More. That Josh Hart, that's basically a losing
ball
he just got.
Oh, he was.
Oh dear God.
He needs new shoes.
Yeah, Josh, please.
He needs new shoes. That's twice he slipped.
I mean, there could have called a foul.
No foul to give. Okay.
Oh, I thought they had a foul to. Okay, that was weird. Cat, these are huge.
Ice.
Oh dear God, Karl-Anthony. Yeah, this is the only one they can do. McBride for Brunson.
Smart.
Although Indiana,
because if they miss, they're probably going to try to run up quick.
Yeah. Come on. I can't look. I genuinely can't look. Knock this down, Cat. Oh my God. All right, Hodor. It's really a 1 possession game.
All right, so let's have the foul conversation.
I would have heard.
Oh dear God, yes.
Oh
my God! Timeouts. Foul. They have no timeouts. If you can get a foul. If you can get a foul. And then put your rebound lineup in.
9 from 3.
This is what Nesmith has done here.
Insane.
Oh dear God.
I'm not. Give them all the credit in the world. You can't let it happen if you're the Knicks. You can't let it happen if you're the Knicks.
It's unacceptable.
No.
It's unacceptable in every way, shape, or form.
I'm trying to read Tibbs's lips if he's saying foul.
It's almost like he was saying if you see the front.
Back to the basket. Yeah, or whatever.
Then foul.
If you see their back, foul. But also you don't want to do it
too
on the
early.
Catch either. I don't think you do it as soon as they catch it.
Need that fucking free throw, man.
They've missed a lot of free throws tonight, unfortunately.
Is that 10?
Here's that football lineup.
Hodor.
Oh,
Hodor.
Oh, no,
yeah,
this is the
fourth
formation.
Verse.
Neesmith.
On the
No
floor.
shot.
On the floor.
There you go, OG. Foul on the ground.
I'm going to get more
Can't believe
wine.
we're cheering.
Yeah, this should have been us applauding a double-digit win. Yep. Good job, OG. Good job, OG. All right. I think you're going to have to do this one more time.
Miss a shot. Miss a freaking shot here.
Whew.
Pull the string.
It's a foul for two.
Getting a little tight. Pull the string.
It's intention.
Nothing. Cat and Brunson back in.
Oh,
Stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds.
No, that's on the beat. That's borderline.
8 of 9.
Mitch in the game here.
Yeah, for the rebound. And then
can't call a timeout.
No, they can't.
Yep, they don't have one.
Yeah, run away, Mitch. Oh my God. Oh.
I wish
That
he
was
would have
actually-
passed the ball.
I actually, when he did that,
Clyde.
I can't.
I was waiting for the pacer to enter into frame. That was gonna
No,
pull up from 3 on that.
He wasn't passing it.
he
was trying to throw it off his.
Yeah.
his-
I was
knee.
waiting for the pacer to come into frame. All right, need to hit both
Got
of
it
these.
too.
OG.
Come on, OG.
My God, OG Anunoby.
How confident are we right now that he's making these?
I'm not confident.
90%. 90%.
I'm a 50-50. Mikal okay. They can make their Hodor sub after this.
Yep.
And you can foul if he hits 2. Knock these down. Knock these down. Oh my God, guys.
Get ready to lose this in regulation. No, that's not over yet. That's not over yet.
Now you can't foul.
Come on, Mitch. Get a rebound.
That would be nice.
Fuck.
Is that good?
he's pulling. You know he's pulling.
Fuck off. No, not again.
It's a 2.
They called it a 2?
It's a 2.
Oh, it's a 2.
Yeah, suck my dick.
Easy.
How did this
Fuck,
go to
man.
overtime? How did this go to overtime?
No, his foot was on the. His foot was on
the line. Yeah, his foot is on the
It's
line.
KD. How are we in overtime right now?
It's a 2.
And he did the that's gonna come back to haunt you. That's gonna come back to haunt you, sir.
Fucking front runner.
They were up 11 with 2 and change left.
It's inexcusable. It's inexcusable in every way, shape, or form. It's completely and totally inexcusable. It's an absolute disaster. It's a choke job. It's
Win
a
the
choke
game.
job in every way. They were up by 9 points with 58 seconds to go.
Cat missed a free throw. OG missed a free throw.
Missed a free throw. The 2 OG turnovers, like.
And actually, they were up by 8 with 41 seconds to go. They were up by 8 with 30 with the Nesmith 3 to make it a 5-point game came with 34 seconds remaining. We had a Brunson miss 3. We had a Towns miss 3. Everything else was defense. Brunson missed the free throw. Brunson missed the free throw when it was 116-102. Could have made it a 15-point lead.
All right.
Towns missed free throw and OG missed free throw.
Okay. Lock in for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
win
look,
this game.
lock in.
Lock in.
Man, 8 points in 8.9 seconds. That happened. At least that was a conference semis, man. It's a finals. It's a chance to go to the finals here. Chance to go to the finals.
I'm looking at OG. OG just let Neesmith just walk into 2 threes. Like they relaxed. Like they don't handle prosperity very well. Now, Armand, stop it. Don't give me this team is done. Honestly, pick the energy up. I don't want to hear this garbage. Play 5
They better pick the energy up.
Lock in.
They better pick it up.
Armand is like, this team is done and all this.
Hide the chat. I don't.
Stop it. No, stop it. Stop it.
I don't. I'm more in shock than I am like disheartened.
I'm annoyed.
Annoyed that we're here.
You saw it was happening.
You got a little bit of life. You got a little bit of life in the fact that Halliburton's foot was on the line.
Yes.
You got to make him pay for it now.
It was happening.
You got to make him pay for it. Yes, Sean, we're going to watch. They got to make him pay for it now.
Make him pay for it.
Okay.
It was happening.
But honestly, if you're going to say that this team is finished, just stop watching. Like, stop it. Stop it. We can't vacillate from one extreme to the other all the time. That's not healthy for anybody.
It's not.
That
it's a joke.
Armand, go through your process, but I would refrain from typing. Okay.
Like,
I can't believe we're in overtime.
I can't believe we're in overtime either. But the funny thing is, that's an insane bounce.
It's an insane bounce. Please make him pay for this.
Make him
pay for this.
Make him pay for this.
JB still has 5 fouls.
Yeah, that's the other. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
What did you say? What did John say?
JB has 5 fouls.
Jalen Brunson has 5 fouls.
This game was over, man.
This game was over. This team just doesn't lock in. Well, they love to not lock in. All right, come on.
What is the offense going to look like?
How did that end up with the Josh Hart shot? Okay.
Brunson's like choking.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Not the.
And then Brunson making that pass to OG.
No one wants to guard him. Okay, Cat.
Run offense.
Bring Cat into the action.
Rest.
Or they're going Bridges. Here's the Cat pick and roll.
Now you got to go to work.
In and out. Our ball. Okay. I mean, they are running stuff, getting stuff out of Cat. A little late on the pass out of the double team.
I'm shocked he found him.
Oh, he got hit in the throat. And of course, you didn't call it. Cook him. Cat.
All right, we go.
There you go, Cat. All right.
Lock in.
Lock in.
Let's go,
Lock
boy.
in. Step up, step up, step up. You got to be at the level.
Be at the level, Cat. Okay.
That's
there
good.
You go. Good defense. Good okay.
Oh,
Cat, be okay.
Cat's limping. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
He worked it out. He worked it out.
Move.
Oh, Cat.
My God.
Oh, my God. Karl-Anthony Towns. Just
all
saved the backcourt and turned it into a point.
Lock in.
Get a stop.
At the level. This is good deep.
That's good defense. Go. Okay. That's a goaltend?
They have numbers.
Okay.
No.
Fuck. That's a 5-point swing there. And they're reviewing a 2-pointer.
How did Brunson miss that?
Yeah, blocked.
Yeah, look.
I thought it was a goal.
By who?
Oh, they're able to check that.
Are they?
No. They're checking
they?
if
They
it's a
can't look
2
at-
or a 3.
Yeah, they can't look at. They can't look at that.
Yeah, they can't look at the goaltend.
Oh, that
was a
goal.
goaltend.
It's a goaltend.
Well, not only was it a
goaltend.
goaltend, but he got hit across the head.
Yeah,
It was a goaltend.
And that's a 3.
and that's a 3.
It was a
Hands
goaltend.
up.
It
All
was a
right, 1 point
goaltend.
lead.
It was
Lock
a
in.
goaltend. It was a goaltend. It was a goaltend.
On the screen. Oh. Jump ball.
God damn it.
A lot of contact.
They're letting
Brunson has been bad
get
for a while
Brunson
now.
has not. His process has been shaky.
since he came back into the game. Like
Yeah.
literally since he came back into the game. Called his own number a bunch. You understand what he's been able to do tonight. He's got 37 points on 23 shots. Like
No, it's been bad.
it's
The
been
process
bad.
has been
Still,
bad.
though. The process is still bad. The free
Process
throws
has
are what's
been
killing
bad.
me, but the process is still bad. OB back in for Turner.
Process has been bad. Leak out. Just ran into Turner, man. Just ran into him.
Steal this, Josh.
He tipped that out of bounds. Oh,
Oof. All right, get a stop. 5
don't
fouls.
foul him.
Yeah,
They're gonna go at him now. Yep.
God, Jalen Brunson. They're letting everything go. This
Jalen Brunson is.
Jalen,
Stop it! Like honestly, cut it out.
find a teammate.
He's trying to draw a foul here. He's trying to draw a foul here. See,
He did get to the line at least.
he's in his own.
Needs
He's
to
going
his head.
personal again.
He's getting personal.
Knock these down. If you're gonna make it personal, knock these down.
But it's unacceptable. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Yeah. I mean, these are fouls, but like, you have to be better than this.
Remember that iced Brunson free throw?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yep.
Yeah. Knock these down, JB. Need these, JB. Maybe the most I've ever been frustrated by a potential Jalen Brunson 40-point game.
I need this shit so bad.
So it's as frustrated as I've been by any Jalen Brunson game.
Yeah.
Game two, Detroit. That's the only one that's close.
Yes.
That's the only one
Yeah.
that's close. And the stakes are higher. Dude, the Garden went quiet. That's just terrifying. All right, up one.
They're gonna go at Jalen every single time.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Good switch.
Cat, by the way, has held up
Free switch.
brilliantly on defense
Yes,
this
he
entire
has.
time.
Get that deep rebound. That's
No.
no challenge.
They have no challenges.
How many times have you said that?
And I know what the funny thing is, you're not gonna see Mitch back in this game except for the Hodor lineup opportunities.
God, he's got a second stop now.
Yep.
It's this offense.
Boys.
Get out there. Here we
There
go.
you go.
They're gonna put a cat in the action. That's vertical.
Ah.
Good finish. It's a hell of a finish.
All right, up one.
Okay. That's on Hallie. Well, they have no challenges, so who cares?
No, they've won. Right?
I was
They've won.
because they won the first one. That's all right.
Jalen knocked these down.
Neesmith has 5. That's
Yeah,
the person
Neesmith
I'd be
has
going-
5, Ananobi
He's
has
the one.
5, Brunson has 5.
I can't believe we're talking about fucking fouls. No, I'm not blaming you guys. It's
No. We're
Oh,
just trying to
Yeah.
maintain talking.
No, I know it's
you know,
it's not
yeah.
it's not. anything. I can't believe we're here.
A weird
John,
spot to be
what I'll
in.
tell you is this: if this were a Heat game, I feel exactly the way you feel right now.
I mean, it's game 1 of the conference.
No, I mean because this is the team that John hates more than anyone else in the world.
Mitch is in for Cat. Okay.
Offense, defense.
2 timeouts.
Yeah, 2 timeouts, so you can use him. That's a good sub.
Mm-hmm.
Knock this down. 4-4 in overtime, JB.
All right. 1 stop.
Okay.
Come on.
Going down.
Jeez, Obi Toppin, really?
You cannot let Obi Toppin do that, Mitchell Robinson. You have one. You have one job.
Clear out. Yeah, clear out. All right, Brunson, make this count. That gets whatever he wants. I swear. It's annoying.
Come on, 1 fucking stop.
1 stop,
Please.
guys.
Sorry, excuse my language. 1 stop.
Let's go.
DJ, I love you. Come on. Get a stop.
You got to switch it. Yep.
Don't foul him.
Guys. All right, call timeout.
How?
Blender.
How are we here?
Josh Hart fell asleep. He fell right the fuck to sleep.
Some minutes. Mikal Bridges at 46 minutes. Josh Hart at 43. Anunoby at 41.
Yeah, I just saw it, John. Josh Hart fell asleep. Let him cut back door.
Jalen Brunson, 7 turnovers tonight. So that's a Mitch box out. Yeah, it's Mitch a box out. All right. I think we might be without John the rest of the ride here, which I understand.
I understand because he's crashing out.
With good reason. This team is what they've done to us in game 1 here. Yeah, I think he's gonna watch it because his wife's on a different feed. So I get it.
Relax, I had to pee. Jesus.
Okay, never mind. I thought you were doing your.
I
process.
thought you were crashing out.
I thought you have a process. We respect it.
No, I thought he was crashing out.
136, 135.
I wouldn't have blamed.
Oh dear
you.
God!
How
a bucket and a stop. A bucket and a stop.
After this game, I have a comment.
They did to you what you did to the Celtics. We talked about how they went.
Oh God, guys!
They're not challenged that, Andrew. Shut up.
Oh, they are. They're gonna challenge it.
Oh, I can't.
He better not be. It's off of Brunson.
I can't tell. Hold on. I can't tell from that angle.
No, we can't tell from that angle.
Can't tell from that angle.
They're gonna get another angle.
Yeah, I want to see another angle, but it keeps showing the same angle.
This probably isn't another.
It looks like it does a second direction.
Yeah, that ball changes direction a second time. So that's 1. That's 2.
They deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve it. You fuck around and you find out. That's how this goes, man. You fuck around and you find out. Inexcusable. And this. Gonna let this shit hang over you now. He knew it. Brunson knew it too.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Andrew, who's on with me tonight? Benji?
Yeah, Benji. Yeah, you see it. You see it right there. That pushback of Brunson finger. It's a bad pass by OG too.
And it's a lazy pass. It's a lazy pass. This team disintegrated. They absolutely disintegrated.
This will be one of the 5 worst losses in the history of the franchise.
Easily.
Oh, it's
Easily.
the worst.
Easily.
I think it's the worst loss in the history of the franchise, DH. I think it's the worst loss in the history of the franchise. It's a chance to go to the finals. The game was won.
Same fucking team.
The game was over. The game was over. It was done. It was over.
Foul him.
Foul him.
And a foul?
Yeah, and one?
No.
No.
It's an across the board disintegration.
It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. This is an abs. That is a foul too. Got lucky. It's a disgrace. Why does Mitch leave? Why does Mitch leave Obi? I don't understand.
How did they not call it?
He did get fouled. He absolutely got fouled.
They've called.
You on the fucking line.
Knicks are out of timeouts.
Did they call the foul or not?
They
No,
didn't.
They didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't.
Knicks
They didn't.
timeout. Knicks
Knicks
timeout.
called the timeout.
Leave it to them. I mean, you play long enough, eventually a team's going to show you who they are. You can't do it, man. You just can't fucking do it.
Make it 3.
It's not
here,
your
guys.
fault.
Make it 3 here, guys.
What? Oh, I can. Believe it as it was happening. Great.
Why would Josh Hart be in the game? Brunson's gonna go for a quick 2.
No, he's.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Oh, please, Cat, please. Both of them short.
What?
All right.
They stole it. Fuck.
Wow.
See everybody on the post game.
See you, John.
Super choke.
They choked it.
Super
They
choke.
choked it. Had 2 looks at it. Cat was straight on, just a little short.
Wow. 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 Wow.
They were up like
14
16.
points.
They're up 14 points with how much left?
2:30 left.
And here's one thing. People criticize Tibbs for not going to the bench up a certain points with seconds to go. This is why.
Yeah, 20-6 run in the last 2 minutes, and they'd scored 20 points in 2 minutes and 39 seconds.
I cannot believe that, man.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm looking at number 11. I'm looking at 11. 11 has to be better. 11 has to be
This nigga
better.
sold out. He's
11
out,
has
man.
to be better.
Sold out.
11. If you're going to be captain, you have to make better decisions. We've seen this all playoffs where you've let these dudes get in your head and you've made it personal. You've made it about you.
I'm gonna head to the post game too, fellas. I'll let you sign off.
DJ, any thoughts?
Well, that hasn't it has not sunk in yet. This is I never thought I would relive 95 game 1 again and it be worse. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen on a basketball court involving my team. It's one of the worst losses in the history of the franchise. This was an across the board collapse. Every single one, from the coach to everyone else that was on that floor, they deserved this. That was a pathetic choke job. And that's all I got.
Jeff?
I think I hate the fact that the worst losses in my fandom keep coming against this team.
Yeah.
The biggest front runner, man. He wasn't doing none of that stuff. The biggest front runner. Y'all let this front runner and any slander, any national, this series is over, blah, blah, blah. The Knicks earned this.
They deserve it.
Earned every single piece of this. They should be 3 wins away from the finals, not 4. Not 4. There was a lot of big dummy stuff. There was a lot of making this shit personal, and they didn't close it out. Now you got your work cut for you. So like it's whatever at this point, man. You gonna do this type of stuff, you don't deserve to go to the finals.
Here's what I'll say. It feels like we've been here too many times with this team where they don't execute and they don't do the things they need to do. To your point, Jeff, now they're gonna have to hear for the next 48 hours about Reggie Miller and 95 and choking and last year. They're gonna hear it for the next 48 hours. So you know what? I'll say this. When my son doesn't do the things he's supposed to do, but he wants to play video games, I'm like, well, listen, you can either do this, you can either, clean your room and be able to play video games, or you can not clean your room and not play video games. You let me know what you decide to do. And to the New York Knicks, let me know what you decide to do. And because the attitude of this team is way too laissez-faire for who they are, because this team has won nothing. And attitude reflects leadership. So I'm looking at leadership, and I'm looking at Tom Thibodeau, but not as much as I'm looking at Jalen Brunson. Be a leader. Get your guys on the same page. Lock in. All right, 4. And
remember, choke job 94 came in a series they lost.
They lost, yeah.
That's a great silver lining. And I'll finish with one more. This team has pissed us off every series.
Oh, they're going to win game 2.
This is another one.
They're going to win game 2. But it's just that time and time again, this team just loses focus at the most inopportune time. So for John and Andrew and DJ and Jeff, I'm Sean for W. Thank you for watching. We'll see you Friday night.
Later.